morning, everyone. Welcome to the Ironkeep Chronicles, our weekly Dungeons & Dragons game. I'm your host and Dungeon Master. Some might say I'm the Dungeon Master. Most people do, because that's actually my job. Every week I assemble an all-star cast. This week, I don't even recognize half the people at this table. The only person I do recognize is Gaurav Galati.
Yay!
He wasn't expecting that. Why are we talking to Tom? Don't talk to me first. That's not the way it usually works. Oh, Dom, can you make the horrible noise of the TV so that we can actually see?
Oh, yes.
The beautiful
Has
donation
Chad ever heard this
that
noise? Chat, listen to this.
Estel Castillo has kicked in.
Listen to this.
That is not a sound effect that we just foleyed in there. That is the actual God's honest,
I did not think it would be that loud.
awful noise.
It was very
It is so terrible.
Made it that.
It is literally like a bad Halloween record.
It's so bad.
It is terrible.
Startles me every time.
So, yes, every week we assemble an all-star cast to play the Dungeons and the Dragons. You can join in the prep stream if you want on Tuesdays. You can join me for Disorganized Play. You can join in the recap action and find out what I planned and what I didn't plan, which was most of it, on Thursdays. But tonight, we play. Period. That's it. That was the end of that sentence.
The end.
RJ Canucks subbing up. Thank you so much. Shimmickson is
nice.
in for $25. Oh, my plans are proceeding exactly according to plan.
Uh-oh.
That's why they're called plans, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, let's meet our all-star crew that we have here before us, shall we? Sitting across from me, some people know him as Eric Reichert. Everyone else on social media knows him as Mostly Shit. It's Eric Mostly Shit Reichert.
Yeah!
Hey everyone, I'm Eric, and I regret all of my decisions.
Except for this new armor
Except for this
decision.
So I was feeling like the chainmail was too heavy.
Thanks, Emperor.
So I told myself, I'm gonna get me a breastplate so that it'll be lighter, it'll be easier to wear.
I don't understand.
And I did, and then as I brought it in yesterday, and I was like, put it on, I was like, aesthetically, it doesn't work if I'm just wearing it. So I also have to wear the chainmail. So I just made things worse for myself, and I'm only gonna buy heavier things to wear. In fact, if it weren't for microphone issues, I'd be wearing even more chainmail right now.
Hey everyone, let's see, I know we've got some stuff at the $300 and $400 level. I tell you what, if we get to $250, we'll make Eric wear a manhole cover next week on the stream.
My
okay?
God.
How does that sound? Reasonable? I think that's fair.
Yeah.
So, General Fancy Pants subbing up.
Thank
And
you.
Riptide
Almost
in
1
with
year.
with a tip in the tip jar.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much. Don't forget to let us know who that reroll goes to. I get 2 rerolls from Disorganized Play yesterday.
What? That's a thing?
Yes, one of them from Null Zone 42 and one of them from Thomas W. Young.
So that means you
Maybe
can't get them
just
during the
made that
game.
up.
Right?
Not from those people.
But I mean, if anybody else, you have to give it to the
I
players.
don't think that's...
What are you talking about? You can give me a reroll.
All right, just making sure.
I think I get all the rerolls tonight. All right. Hey, who do we find before us? It's Havana Mahoney,
Who's
everybody.
this mysterious stranger?
Very
Yes.
stranger. I have a corset on.
Tell us the
I
origin.
also hate my life. What'd you say?
Tell us what prompted this. Did you just decide to also?
Megan!
Yeah.
What? Megan steps it up. Megan makes us all want to be better.
It's true.
I bought
She makes us all want to be better.
When I bought the chainmail, I was like, no one's gonna do anything. And then Megan was like, hi guys, I'm starting, and I'm already fully costumed. I was like, all right, good.
I would like to point out too, not just fully costumed, but
Yeah.
it's hard to see
the
on
makeup
stream.
is on point too.
That is
hard to see.
And
not-
every week it grows
I did
more.
wings. I did winged eyeliner. That's as intricate as I get.
One week I'm going to show is going to be all over my face.
Just camouflage.
Just be a
in the
fish
ocean.
person.
BSB cares in for $15.
Thank
Awesome.
you,
Thank you
BSB
so
Care.
much.
But yeah, Avril Birdsong.
Avril Birdsong.
In the flesh.
I'm
Yeah.
still missing my cape, which they called me today, and they were like, would you like to wait 3 months for the size you ordered, or do you want us to ship one tomorrow that's slightly smaller? And I was like, why'd you call me? I would not have known this stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I've got a great
Yeah.
idea. Sometime in February or March, I would like to receive the merchandise which I purchased. No, thank you.
Nice of them to call, but I was like, yeah, what's the size difference? She was like, it's about the deepness of the hood is about 1/2 inch less. And I was like, okay. Well, it's disappointing, and I want a full refund, but please send it tomorrow.
Other than the cape, if there's one other piece of jewelry or prop or accoutrement which you could add.
I think F-Day actually I put on my wish list some bracers, and I think F-Day just ordered those. So thanks,
Ooh,
dude. If you're in the chat.
nice.
And I also have these goggles, but I can't. My plan was to wear them on my head,
Yeah.
but they make the back of my wig bunch up a lot. So I'm not sure if I should send them back, or if I should wear them around my neck, or if I should just
You can
keep
modify
them
them
and
somehow.
I feel like if Gingy makes an appearance tonight, Gingy will wear them.
Oh.
Okay, so you're just asking me to give you goggles?
Just give me the goggles. I want goggles because they're cool. I want to be cool too.
Maybe I could just affix them to the wig later.
Yeah.
You can make them like a headband or something? Can
Just
you
like
bobby
attach them?
pins.
Yeah, or something like that.
Just take off the, yeah.
That seems like a better idea than giving Tom anything he wants.
He just has to borrow them from him.
What are you, Amy?
I know some people in chat who disagree with you because both Gojira and General Fancy Pants give their resub rerolls to me.
Whoa!
I'm drowning in coinage.
Nightmare.
Well, I've got 4.
Hellscape.
4's pretty good. That's one for each of us.
All right.
What have I done?
That's cool.
I've already
I bought
broken
a
them.
breastplate and I'm wearing it. Yeah, Tom.
Night, Steve.
Tom deserves
Thank you for the
it.
5 nights, Steve.
Tom deserves it.
Tom
Thank you,
really,
Nancy,
really
for
earned
the-
it.
Yeah, he
Nice eye
really
roll.
went all out, didn't he?
This is a
Oh, I
D20
didn't see
monkey
the eye roll.
version.
Yeah.
I
He's been
wanna
eye
see it.
rolling so hard.
I want to see
I was
it.
just looking at you for like, just you to join in.
I would
Oh,
like
you want me to eye roll? Wait, I forgot how.
I would like to put down this heresy by pointing out that an hour ago I was wearing a plain white T-shirt, so I got dressed up for you guys.
Wow.
Are you a member of the Plain White Tees, my favorite band?
What?
You heard me.
Plain white T-shirt is your favorite band?
The Plain White Tees. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like
Okay,
in New York
but
City?
name another
You're
song.
1,000 miles away,
Nope.
but girl, tonight you look so
Everybody knows
pretty
one
as you
song.
do. Times Square don't shine as
They
bright
only
as
did the
you.
one because they didn't have to do anymore.
Yeah,
that was it.
originally off that one
They
song.
hit it. They hit it. I will go home and YouTube that.
Don't.
I,
Just know
Dear
it's from-
Spotify, open Spotify.
No, Dad, it's
Play
your
Spotify,
music. You can't
Spotify,
be
open
part of it.
Spotify.
You wrote Spotify a letter.
Dear Spotify.
My dear Spotify.
Please
The
play
war drags on and on.
please play the music the cool kids used to listen to 10 years ago.
Cool kids, mall goth.
It is probably 10 years old.
Really? Is that a Malgoth band? It doesn't sound like a Malgoth band.
I mean, everything's a mall goth band if you're a mall goth and you listen to it.
I'm not going to argue with you about what's Malgoth and what's not when you're dressed like that.
Wait, will you just tell me if these are the night vision goggles, if they look anything like maybe those things would look?
Yeah,
I need goggle affirmation.
You're just going to pin them in your hair anyhow, so I'm not sure what difference it makes.
Well, no, I meant like.
No, it looks
Are
really
they
great. It's a terrific
in
outfit.
game. Are they period?
James V, thank you for the $38.
You're spot on.
Thank
Here,
you.
tell you what.
What? Thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
for the sub.
Decax.
Oh, very good.
Is that how it said?
Decax what?
It's Dice Axe. What?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It's missing an E.
I'm trying to err on the safe side.
Dick hacks. Is that where you like can do cool tricks you didn't know you could do with your dick?
Yeah, that's puppetry of the penis.
Oh, penis
Oh,
puppetry.
that's a
Penis
real thing.
puppetry.
I was having
wanna see
dinner
that
with some
show.
friends last night, and their daughter is 8, which means she's reached that age where it's, what's that? What does that mean? What's that? And so
Inquisitive.
we had to explain benefit of the
said-
doubt last night. Oh, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. What's benefit of the doubt?
It's like
And now she reads at like a 7th grade level, so it's like, you could go look this up.
use context clues.
Yeah. Like,
Read
what's
the
that?
room.
And then her mom is doing NaNoWriMo, and she's like, "Oh, my book's really coming along well. I added a cult." And her kid is like, "What's a cult?" It's like, stop asking. Like, stop being lazy. You have the resources to go look this up.
Yeah.
You have
How
an
old is she?
iPad.
In your hand.
How old is she?
8.
And you're.
She's gonna be 9. She'll be 9
Tom
in a
just
month.
yelling
She's
at this
lazy
kid.
for like asking questions and seeking knowledge. Okay, cool.
What
Children,
an ass.
get a dog.
Get two. Get two.
Speaking of dogs,
Speaking of,
yeah.
Yeah.
Grab go.
French fries.
Oh.
Dicax.
Dicax.
Dicax what?
What?
yeah, the
You
one-
Dicax what, mate? Ray.
Ray 42 sub.
for the
Everybody's.
resub. Too much.
I have to see if my Twitch sub is up yet. I should resub and give myself a reroll. Grav Galati is here. Speaking of giving yourself a reroll.
Nobody clap. I don't have a costume. Nobody clap for me.
I did. I had no
smile.
intention. I'm gonna take pictures of myself while you're doing.
Torm,
Great.
Torm would
As-
want me to.
Tom would want you to?
Yeah.
Torm would want you to clap for him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. Hey guys, I'm playing Thawn of the Wood. Although I'm not dressed like Thawn of the Wood, I guarantee you it's in the mail. It's coming. I have half of it now. I just need the other half.
Thank you, DJ Regular.
The key
Thank you,
question being, do you have a 6-foot long
God damn, I knew you were going to
black
ask me
sword?
this. And I wanted to buy one at Gamehole Con. There was that weapons place that
Yeah.
had so many cool weapons, and I was like, oh, but it's like $200.
Yeah.
But I'll just get a replica from China. Or
Now we
something.
know
Here's the
how
thing.
dedicated you aren't.
I'll ask.
Who else has weapons here?
I'll ask my wife because my wife took a sword
my
class
gun,
for a
yeah.
couple months.
Really?
And then it ended up she has kind of a weird heart condition thing, and so sword fighting surprisingly involves a lot of falling down, or at least a lot of like kneeling down and then lunging up.
Sure.
And that change in elevation was started to get to be too much for her. And she has like a hand and a half sword
Holy
that's
cow.
plastic that's all black. It looks like an amazing replica version of Black Razor. It doesn't have runes on it or anything.
We
like
can.
that.
I'll make those runes. I'll do that.
But
I'll paint
maybe
those
that
on.
will happen. We'll
Okay,
see.
Excellent. Wait, what about Rainmaker? No one remembers my bow? That I have a bow? No one cares? Great. No one.
No,
remembers
because
that
you
part.
gave it
Never
that
heard
name.
that
You just
in my life.
You legit might not have heard
He's
that.
like,
actually.
I'm a ranger. I've got a bow. It's called Rainmaker. It's cool. And we're like, that's not how this works.
No, the DM gives you the cool stuff. You don't get to
Whatever.
just disguise that
But
you're
my
cool.
dad gave it to me.
That's true. Oh, what's your dad up to right now?
Straight chilling like a villain.
Savage.
I visit him every night, guys. He's fine. We're bonding. We're bonding.
Hey, the woman who started all of this costume madness, Megan Keeps Callerman is here.
I did. Look at it. Look, it's spreading. It's like a disease. You're doing so well.
I love dress up now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense for you. It makes sense for you.
And then my carapace is slowly trapping me.
That's fun. I want a shirt
God.
that says that.
All right. Hi. Yes, I am Megan Caves, and I play Ava, or man, I can't even remember her own name. Adriel Viquaniel Adelphi is what that stands for. Ava. I am a druid. I am a what is the word I'm looking for? I don't have words today. What am I? I'm an avatar. Avatar.
I was like,
of the
what? But
water
it's all
goddess,
here. It's not
Marcella.
there. It's not there.
I should write it down.
You should write it.
Also an Azamar. Both of those things. An Azamar and an Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All these A things, and my name is Ava. I gotta find more A things that
Right.
I am.
A plus. You're an
Awesome.
acolyte. You're an acolyte.
Acolyte.
Amazing.
Amazing. Angel-like.
Incredible.
Apocryphal.
Apocryphal?
Yeah, most people think they know what she is, but they're actually wrong about that.
That's
Aloof.
actually probably true. Kind of. Cool.
No, I don't think she's a
Let's move on. Let's move on.
I don't. That's wrong.
this is
Now you're
like
just
it. Let's
naming
just-
A things.
Let's just do
Anteater,
this.
aardvark,
Anteater.
antelope.
Yeah, I think I'm all these things.
Okay, good.
Definitely the anteater part.
So the worst part is you're a druid. You could be an anteater,
Yeah,
aardvark.
that's true.
I am all these things.
You were an alligator once.
More.
Was.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
That was dope. Or were you a
So
crocodile?
we are playing the Dungeons and Dragons. As you can tell, if you put asterisk, I always say asterisk, and I'm always wrong about that. If you put exclamation point or bang tips or bang tip jar in the chat commands, you can see what the various options are for you to unlock and or donate to the table. There are different levels of story influence, some of which have already been achieved. That influence the course of events over our fine session tonight. So check that stuff out. Also, since it is the end of the month, I'll bring this up now, but I'm also going to bring it up at the end of the show. Back our Patreon. We've retooled it a little bit. You can have somebody from the crew DM a game for you. There's some. You get early access to the Experience Pointers podcast that
That's
Grav
true.
and Megan are
That part
part
is
of.
true.
So yes, there are many different options, and since the first, i.e., Rent Day, is right around the corner, why not make a little donation or sign up for a Patreon? Or hey, do the cheap and easy thing: tell your friends on Facebook, tell your friends at the game store, tell your friends on Twitter about what's going on with our show. All right, let's get down to the brass tacks of what donations have been unlocked. Okay. Estelle Castillo gives the table a flashback.
Okay.
Oh, Brass Tacks, is that a white public tea song or whatever it is?
White
White
public tea.
public tea? Public.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Simon Pirnikoff, broadcasting to us all the way from the great state of the Bundesrepublik Deutschland, has just kicked
Whoa.
in $10.
Welcome. Thank you for the tip.
Or what is that? About 18 euro? No, about 9 euros, 8 euros,
Oh, interesting.
12 euros. I'm not good at
We better
conversions.
get it right.
So Estelle
This will
Castillo
be
gives a
on the
table a
test.
flashback. I need to get some sort of like flashback kind of like
We should get.
monument.
Just a
I
strobe
mean, we
light.
should just.
That reminds us.
Yeah.
No, I mean there should be
Until
some
we use
physical
it,
reminder on the table
fire
that
a
would,
strobe light.
that would let you know.
More Funko Pops.
That's it. Yeah,
yeah,
more,
where is
yay,
it?
more
Where's
Funko
Firestorm?
Pops.
Yeah.
I'll think
can
about
I-
that.
Maple.
Yeah, we could.
Jonathan, can I trade you fries for coffee?
Fries for a coffee.
Is that creepy?
Fries
I have
for
a
coffee.
bartering tool.
Dip the fries in the coffee.
No.
Mr. Zook.
Thank you.
Mr.
You don't want to.
Zook.
You raised your hand.
I didn't.
He had dinner tonight.
I didn't have dinner the night that
I don't want to.
Yeah.
This is really fascinating.
Yep. Good show.
Dawn had dinner tonight, everyone.
Let's
John
just have
had a
it.
bag full of spaghetti. That is pretty interesting. I came over and there, I looked down into a paper bag and it was full of spaghetti. And that was an alarming.
Did you not start it?
I did. I didn't like it. Damn it.
Didn't like it.
Marath
No.
one, thanks for the sub.
You don't like me.
Well, while Dom is fetching a lovely beverage for our cast, Emperor Riptide gives inspiration to Megan.
Yay, thank you.
These are gifted
All right,
subs, sir.
all right, very good.
Reggie
How is
said
this? Oh, look
yeah, I
at
guess
this
doesn't tell
painting
us.
job.
It's
I don't
beautiful.
think that camera is on. Dom, do you have
This
the
camera is on.
tabletop camera on? Are we
Yeah.
here in the? Is this in the space?
It's
Am
in there. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
it's,
he's
it's,
doing the-
it's super wide.
General Fancy Pants stirring the pot with $17.53.
Holy cow. 17.
Nice, General.
Do a runway
All right.
show.
Listen, dude, get it together.
So
Can't
good
move
that one. Look at that.
You want me to feed you?
Nightsteed gives inspiration to Eric, I assume, for his awesome dressing up job.
No, it's all the sex.
Thank you. Tom, no more table cam.
Whoa, what? Hot knowledge.
I mean, I'm not going to
Dom,
cast judgment if you're having sex
no
with
more
people
table
who are fans of the stream. That's between you
Can I
and
have
them.
some more table cam? I'm gonna put my weird fat baby hand in here.
What happened to your hand?
Oh, it was my eyeliner.
Oh. I was like, oh god.
I thought it was
my
one
eye
of those
was down
little.
here.
I thought it was one of those little hand puppet things. Where it was like,
Oh,
It's just, this is my hair monster.
"Alright."
The hair monster puppet, hand puppet I
you were
do.
going Hobbit. You were going full on with
Follow
that
my
Hobbit.
YouTube channel. Hair hand puppet
Dot
dot YouTube
tube.
dot
GeoCities.
horse.
Wow. Nightseed gives inspiration to Eric. We got
Jesus
that.
Christ,
Thank you,
what the
Matt
fuck
P.
is happening?
Thank you for the 10.
Shimmickson and BSB Care gives the table to collectively. They went in together to give the table. I know a guy,
Okay.
so you can
Only for
invoke
you.
invoke a contact that you know, a convenient contact that you know. DJ Regular gives the table a bump.
Yay, thank you.
Oh boy, well this is very interesting. So one.
Hey.
That's about the limit of my reaching
you.
ability, so just remember that.
Noted. All right, very good. RJ Canuck gives a reroll. Let's keep that train rolling to Havana. Come on.
Hey!
RJ Canuck, help me out.
Thank you, RJ.
I've only got 4. If I had a nice half a dozen, that would be perfect.
What is wrong with you, Tom?
I'm evil. And Simoth Pirnikov gives the table €1 worth of bumps.
Thank you.
When I lived there,
Listen, Eric.
we
You
still
took one
paid
that was touching my other.
for everything
Why are you like this?
in good old
I can only move so much right
Marks.
now.
iDragon 14.
within
Thanks for the
reach.
sub.
Thank you, iDragon, for the
Thank
sub.
you.
iDragon, we had such a nice conversation
gonna put
yesterday
everything
during
right
Disorganized Play. I'm
No.
sure you want to give that resub reroll.
I think it's to me.
Over here.
I'm wearing a
You've got
itchy
one. These 3
wig.
people don't have any. I want to hog them all, so I'm not going to complain.
Let's just avoid combat at all costs today, and then when Tom gets used.
I'm fine, give it to someone
Well,
else.
now that you said that, we're cursed.
Wow. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on tonight.
I know. I watch Disorganized Play every week.
Whoa!
Tuesdays at 2 p.m.
Wait a minute. So you and Eric watch Disorganized Play?
Wait, do you watch it, Eric? You're not supposed to.
No. What a scoff.
You do.
I don't.
Bad boy. Why'd you say that?
Huh? I didn't say anything.
Why are you trying to implicate
Thank you, the
him?
bar.
Thank you, the
Everything's
bar, for
fine.
the
Thank
10.
you.
Listen, I'm a paladin in game, but a bastard in real life.
It's true.
He says as his hand is stuck in French fries.
You're like a kitty cat.
So hardcore.
I'm a real mean man.
The Bard 1971 gives the table a
strong.
bump. Thank you, the Bard. Very good. Monk.
Thank
That was a bump for sure.
I hit everybody in the hands. It was a bad call. iDragon gives their resub reroll to.
What?
Whoa!
Bing, bing, bing. Yes.
You
Oh.
don't deserve.
What did you offer them?
What's happening?
I just told them that I'm feeling a little down on my luck lately and I need a little help.
Bullshit.
Actually, I'm just trying to keep them out of your hands because I hate it when you guys use rerolls. All right. So, with that being said, I'm sure feel free. We've got 3 bumps on the table. I'm sure we will need more later. So feel free to keep the train rolling. But who would like to recap the events of last session and/or previously on the Ironkeep Chronicles?
We did a play.
We did.
There were monologues.
So to
was
clarify,
scary.
It was so scary. The scariest game.
We met the most powerful crime lord in the history of D&D, and we did a play for him.
so very short side story. My wife just started a new job, and there's a couple guys at her job who are like, "Oh, whose car in the parking lot has the license plate level 1 Bard?"
Oh.
And my wife is like, "Yeah, that's me." And they're like, do you play Dungeons and Dragons?" And my wife is like, "A little bit, yeah, a little bit." And so she doesn't want to like lay the hammer down of like just like how deep into the nerd community like she and I both are and whatnot, blah blah blah. And so this poor unassuming guy at work is like, "Have you been to Adventurers League? They play every week there." And she's like, "I understand. Yeah, that's fine." Da, da, da. So today he goes, "Hey, I understand that there's an adventure you can buy, and the DM can make the party meet a beholder and fight him." And she was like, "I didn't want to be like that woman who was like, yeah, here's a link to my husband and his weird like wandering eye monster that he did on stream last week."
There's an animated GIF of the man I married.
By
Is
the
it a
way,
GIF now? Oh, it's just
I'm
not.
sure.
And there's
It needs to be a GIF.
there's a Twitch clip. Yeah, there's a Twitch
Yeah.
clip
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
You did it for like 45 minutes. I'm
GIF it, boo-boos.
Yeah,
GIF
this is
it.
what I come home to every night. Meow.
What? You do that every night?
He took those eyes home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every night when she
Wow.
comes home, he's just like in bed ready.
Hey, baby. Wanna get furry?
She's like, "Wait, where's the third one?" He's like, "You don't want to know."
The third.
Oh, God. Well,
Where's-
it's on his penis.
Where's 6, 7, and 8?
Mystery solved.
Which,
Jeez.
which one is the anti-magic ray? It's this one.
What's that mean? Are you making a... What are you
What?
doing?
I was
self-deprecating.
self-deprecating
I
humor.
don't like that.
Oh, okay.
You're wonderful and
That's why
fabulous.
we're not
Don't repeat
friends.
yourself.
Which one's the anti-magic
Be
ray?
nice to my friend.
Realize. Wraith42 gives their resub retool to Havana Mahoney. Boo! Boo! Yes, so you were invited to an audience with Xanathar, the Beholder Crime Lord of Waterdeep. When you got there, it turns out he's a patron of the theater. Like, not just like metaphorically, but literally apparently some sort of patron of the theater and invested money into the Ballad of Jane and Eloy. Yes.
And he may
But-
go to the plays wearing a trench coat so everyone knows he's a beholder.
That's right.
It's not 100% sure that that's what happens, but we're pretty confident it
He
does.
can cast powerful illusion.
Thank you,
Thanks for
RJ.
the 10.
Yeah,
RJ.
but he doesn't want to. He
I just want the
I want to
trench
believe he
coat.
wears a trench coat and a
Definitely-
fedora.
Definitely another germ.
Definitely.
Where's that fan art?
Another.
All right, RJ Canuck,
Oh,
and definitely
yeah.
another
Yeah.
German
Yeah.
kicking in. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, who knows how he actually partakes of the theatrical arts, the dramaturgy, as it were. But he is also apparently an aspiring playwright, although, as we discovered, not a very detailed one, I guess, is maybe the best way
Yeah,
to put
he's
it.
got a lot of big concepts, you know?
He's an ideas
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
I can relate to that.
that's not true.
So
Be nice to my friend.
So the party had to perform some improvised scenes on the spot. That was fun and exciting. Who would like to pick up the story from there?
So after that,
Really bad notes.
Also, he has a he has a
But I mean,
capo named Baudry,
Like,
who's
only
his
Oh, yeah.
like right-hand man who has these nails embedded in his face, very tall.
he was quaint and pleasant.
Yeah.
After that, he gave us some information to check out the Bardic College of New Alum, I believe is what it's called. So we got out of there and then went directly there. We dropped off our weapons and kind of tried to blend in with the crowd. We did well enough until we ran into, what was the regent's name? I don't have that written down.
So the regent's name is Ravendare.
Ravendare,
But,
that's what it was.
but it was he didn't just like say like go check out the Bardic
No,
College,
yeah.
right?
That was just a person of interest in the letter that we had gotten.
Nah, yes.
Oh, I didn't mention that part.
We got a letter, and it said this guy who was supposed to investigate them went there, talked to that guy, and he was never heard of from again, and then turned up dead. So we're like,
Yeah.
we should investigate.
Right.
And then that guy turned into a weird demon.
All those things did happen.
Yeah, so that is a sort of a very shorthanded way of describing last week's actions. Let me fill in a couple of other salient details.
Why do you have us do this?
Because I like to know
mock us.
what you actually remember.
None of it, clearly. The eyeballs, the monologues,
What else was there?
the scary parts.
That was fun. Well, there was the giant underground diorama that you were
Oh
that you
yeah,
took part in.
I got
right?
fooled by that.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No. Yeah, you were definitely hip to that.
I even drew a picture of that. I
deception.
forgot about it.
So yes, he gave you this letter that mentioned that the Bardic College of New Alum was it's a grooming institution for Harper agents, right? But it was also being infiltrated by a different organization that's called the Moonstars that do not report to anyone in the Harper hierarchy, right? So it seems like they're like getting Harper training, but not becoming a member of the Harper, not becoming Harpers, right?
Right.
What, is everything okay?
I think she wants a soda, but she's trying to use her eyes to tell Dom that. But not words.
Well, I think it's for the coffee.
That's happening.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to stare straight into the camera, and then if you looked at the camera, then we'd be staring into each other's eyes. So, no. I don't want a soda. I thought maybe the coffee
coffee
was
that you were
happening
making.
now. I'm sorry.
That she was going to make, but then didn't. and then
Listen, I
making
pushed the button. I don't know what more that machine wants from me.
Guys, if we raise $1,500 tonight, we'll hire an on-set concierge to take care of all of Havana Mahoney's needs. And it will
first time-
Now you're gonna hire me?
Yeah.
Dom Zook will
We're
finally
gonna start
collect a
paying you,
paycheck
Dom.
off of.
This is the first time I've done
savings
this.
here.
Thank you, Dom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you.
What if we just had like an in-game coffee maker right in the middle of the table?
In the middle of the
An
table.
espresso machine that's like squealing, like.
Or a little Keurig machine.
To fight it.
Those
I'm
things
into
are
it.
awful.
Yeah.
All right. So you got this letter. It indicated that there was some mage of some import named Erythor Kilraven, who is apparently kind of funding all of this stuff.
What?
Oh, I can't believe that's happening.
What?
I just watched that.
I covered it up. How'd you see it? There's.
We have stirrers.
I didn't want to ask you for something else.
So you put a pencil in there? A mechanical pencil?
The eraser's already used.
Eraser and oh. Oh,
This is.
It's too late.
Why are you?
oh
my
boy,
God.
Rick, I don't
I don't want
know.
any sugar.
Oh, splendid.
I don't know about this, please.
Why is there making this whole thing? It's a stick that you can write with. That's all the pencil is.
Oh,
You just let it dry out.
That's right. It's
I
a
don't need this now.
it's a stir stick you can write with. So
y'all obviously never eat a sandwich off the ground, so.
It's exactly the same.
Not usually.
I mean, I wouldn't say never, but
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I can't attest to where every sandwich I've ever been started, you know.
It depends on the sandwich, I'd say.
Yeah. You probably guys been eating poo sandwiches.
if it was a choice between getting a sandwich off the counter and asking Dom for it, or not asking Dom and just eating one off the floor, I might be willing to ask Dom for that sandwich. That's really the choice.
I'd rather eat a sandwich out of the sand at in what's a beach
Name a beach.
Malibu.
Malibu. Yes.
than disappoint Dom again. That's where I stand.
That's right. All right. Fair enough.
Wait, so I have to go to the beach and
No! I'm never asking you for anything ever again.
Beach sandwich.
Also in that letter, it mentioned that there was a Harper double agent who was trying to infiltrate the Moonstars, named Sandaria. Yes. Did you write it down?
Sandaria.
I didn't take any notes.
That
this
was
week.
the singer's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her.
But that's also the singer's name. So you went to you got into your civilian disguises, as it were, and headed off to the Bardic College of New Ulm to see if you could find out more about what was going on there. Yes. You got there. Sandaria was giving a recital.
Right.
Oh, she
You
gave
also heard about a sudden heart attack that took place
On the right.
on the stage at one of the theaters in town. One of the students at the college had been approached about filling in. And in fact, you guys talked about maybe going in and auditioning for that role.
Ava was going to do that.
To understudy for that thing at that theater. So that happened on your way there. You walked into the recital. You met someone.
We all had a date.
Oh, my
We
mom.
met someone.
Well,
Did you see that moment where I was just like, it's my mom? Just because she had the same accent as me? That's how it works in real life. Like, why would it work that way? And it's fine.
Well, so it was interesting because you met a woman who, while you were chowing down on lemon bars, you met a woman who was human and had been raised by halflings.
oh, it was your sister, not your mom.
I thought it was my mom.
Oh.
Because I didn't, when I had that reaction, I didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought she was full halfling. And
Sure.
that's why she was talking like that.
sure, maybe it is, maybe it's not. That remains to be
Well,
determined.
now.
Oh, wait. No, she can't be my mom if she's a human. Well, unless, I guess. Wait, but what was her husband's race?
He was also human.
Not my mom.
Okay.
At least you know who your brother is.
Not my brother.
Cold. It's cold in here tonight.
Cold is
So you met Talia Vandermeer.
I didn't write any of this down. I'm such a turd. Oh, wait, I wrote down here. And then I wrote nothing next to it.
Look, I see you had to
Thank you for
round
the
it up. Thank
1447.
you.
What an odd number, darling.
He's fixing General Fancy.
Talia, what?
Vandermeer. That's what I wrote down.
I didn't write down her
Megan,
last
does
name.
that square with your notes?
I wrote down Talia, and then I put a dash next to it, as if to write a note about her, and just didn't.
Talia and Tydek. Tydek was her
Tydek.
husband. Remember, he was kind of crass.
He sucked. Tydek human. Hold on.
You know, on Disorganized Play, I've threatened to raffle off your notes.
I'm fine with that.
As
Let's
incom-
get it scanned. Let's just give it to Patreon backers. It's a treat and a half. It's really cerebral.
Yeah.
Hey
She also
everyone,
draws butts a
just
lot.
a reminder: lead causes brain damage.
I feel like the only button here,
What?
Gravdra.
Thank you for
Thank you for your time.
What
is
is happening?
happening?
You know, we gotta make rent,
better,
and
do better.
also I might
this.
Yeah.
have
mine
might
now.
have some other things in the hopper.
If you don't tell me.
So you talked to her briefly. She essentially sort of like gave you her name, and she had said like she had an interest in the theater, and she thought maybe she recognized you from the theater. It appears that maybe she was at the Ballad of Jane and Ellaway as well the night
Sure.
that all of these mysterious, the riot and the poisoning took place. So then you were approached by Robin Dare. You gave him sort of the Harper bat signal, and he said, let's go retire and speak someplace more private. He started asking you about your investigation and how it was going, and you took your letter and said, do you know anything about this? And he was like, yes, I do.
Basically, he turned out to be a really nice guy.
Just
We're gonna be
like
great friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real moist gentleman.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
got really sweaty.
He's about to get-
That's
sweating.
true, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
God,
yeah.
perverts.
I believe.
I'm talking about a sweaty man. What are you guys talking about?
I thought that's what we were all talking about.
Well, nothing's gross about a sweaty man.
Who said gross?
You all went, ugh. Isn't that the sound humans make when they're grossed out? I'm still learning.
I mean, it could apply in that situation as well, I guess.
I don't know what's happening.
Here's what's happening. Definitely another German who is definitely not Samuel Pirnikoff gives inspiration to.
You can't get inspiration. Why are you doing it?
Oh. Well, then I guess we'll give it to Havana. All right.
Hey!
Hey!
Thank you,
for the
other
sub.
German.
There we go. RJ Canuck gives the table a bump. Boom, 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 boom. Slamming and bamming.
My man.
Yeah.
You should paint this.
So that's happening.
No.
That's happening. That's happening. And then I get one
Sounds like hard work.
on my
I'm
pile.
gonna do it.
Estelle
you can yours.
Castillo and Emperor Riptide also give the
have to give a
table
haircut.
a bump each. So that's dos dados for you.
I'm gonna need help.
Dos dados for you.
What is even?
It's 2 bumps.
Oh.
We're getting
Dos
2
one
dados
bumps.
of
for
those.
you.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
These are mine.
And there we go. Very good. And Ancient Tarn's sub.
Ancient. Thanks for subbing on in.
Oh. It's not Ancient Tarn, it's Ancient Orin. gives the resub reroll too.
It could be either way. What? I hate this
It's Tom and
game.
Havana tonight.
Hey.
Wow.
Rigged.
Joker, and a triple.
Holy
That's
shiz.
Thanks for
a
tuning
good
into
one.
the last episode of Funk.
We're about to fight a guy with that weapon.
Very good. So, yes.
I have my weapons.
Well,
You busted out that letter, and
Smart.
he, Ravender, without
I can't take
any
mine.
further ado, Ravender gets very nervous and kind of panicky about this letter that you have handed him.
How do you spell his name?
Rauvin, and then Dare just Dare.
Oh, okay. And what's his status at the school? He's the.
Dom, can you give me the names on the tiers
He's a
again?
regent.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
So he is one of the essentially senior faculty
Okay.
of the dramatic arts school
He's the dean.
portion of the Bardic College, right? The Bardic College covers a whole bunch of different areas of the arts, including musical instruments and singing and
We both have great posture.
painting and poetry and writing and and
yourselves.
acting and playwriting and all that sort of stuff, right? So the Bardic College has a pretty wide range, as well as teaching all of the Bardic magical traditions, how to cast spells and use your lute or fife or whatever musical instrument you choose as your magical focus. So that sort of stuff. So there's a lot going on there. But he is one of the senior faculty of the dramatic arts department. Right? Okay. So you say you notice that he is apparently unsettled by this sudden turn of events as you
I try and convince him
voice
that
this.
we are all on the same side. We're trying to stop these very bad men who don't work with the Harpers.
Right. Yeah. And I think you said something like it's time to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And he kind of began to rub his temple and said, "Yes, I believe it is time to tell the truth." And he started growing horns and his eyes started glowing. So that's where we left that. Whatever other physical transformation might happen does not does not immediately take place, right? He just kind of like these long black horns sprout from his forehead, and these odd glowing red eyes. His eyes light up with this, not fire per se. It's just a very intense glow. And he looks at you, and he says, "So, Paladin, what would you like to know about my involvement?"
Oh, this is still a talking thing. That's
okay.
fun.
How you expect to continue with us in your way?
You think you stand a chance against the Lord of Lies? You know who my ally is? The great Asmodeus himself. The king of all devildom.
The king of lies. His power comes in those who believe in him, those who think that he can give them what they truly want, which he can't. He can't give you anything. He's the Lord of Lies. That's what he does.
There is so much power in lies, in the art of deception, in the manipulation of poor, innocent, wayward souls.
There's power in truth.
I mean, I've really got to agree with him on this one, based on my personal history.
I'm like trying to be cool. Look, this is what I've trained all my fucking life to talk to, like, to go face to face with a demon. Can I have this? Can I have it?
All right, okay.
I'm
Do I
just
see some sort of
saying.
weapon over him?
I'm
Anything
just
I can
saying.
use as a weapon?
I've really gotten a lot out of you in our younger days, lying to you, and our older days too, actually.
Every day, actually.
Really gotten everything I've ever wanted from you because of lying.
I'm in the middle of something. Do you
Okay,
have a
no.
sister? Do you know what this is like?
Your
every day?
compatriots.
I'm not your sister. Sorry?
Is that what you're searching for? Are you searching for family? Because trust me, regardless of who your blood ties may be, I would gladly welcome you into my family.
Okay, listen, buddy. I said I like lying. I didn't say I liked you.
You don't have
Ugly-ass
to.
horn, motherfucker.
Do you not approve of my appearance? I'm sorry, what would suit you more? And he kind of just like waves his hand over, and suddenly he has long black flowing locks, and he has bright green eyes, and his face becomes drawn, and he's a little bit taller.
He's Loki.
Is this better?
Does he look like?
Tom Hiddleston?
He looks exactly like Tom Hiddleston.
Yes, that is much better. Please remain as so.
Ah, very good.
Don't let him fool you. I'm pretty sure he's evil.
Oh no, I haven't changed my opinion about who he is as a person, but I'm much more likely to look at him now
Evil's
and
bad.
have
though.
weird thoughts.
Okay, but he's still evil.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yes,
Avril-
bad but handsome.
Avril is a
Okay,
staunch
sure.
hater of the evil, but also pretty vain. So
Okay.
I'm
I
vain.
mean, that's your choice.
What?
yeah,
I lived in a sewer for like a year. People who are vain don't live in the sewer.
when was that?
I didn't tell you. I lied to you.
Wait, what?
I mean, I lied once too, right? Maybe twice.
Wait, are we talking about the whole... Because that seems like it's still kind of going.
Yeah,
Not in a bad way. We're okay with it. We're okay with it. Why aren't you okay with it?
The world is built on deceptions. Don't be afraid of a little white lie that you tell here and a little tweak of the truth that you tell there.
me and Tack burned down the farm when we were kids.
What?
Yeah, I literally have never told you until this very moment.
Wait, hold on. Why did you tell me now?
Because
We're in the... Okay, you're gonna have to
Wait, why
hold on.
would-
This is a thing.
Why would we care?
I'm sorry.
I'm proud of you.
no, it's
What?
not a cool thing.
He burned down a building.
Yeah, it's
could've
probably
been-
like the coolest thing he's ever done.
Did you do it on purpose?
No,
It was an accident.
Are you lying?
no.
Well, how did this happen?
Did Tack want you to do it?
Tack was, we were playing a game and then things got out of hand and it started fire.
What
And
kind of game involves fire?
It
Lots
was
of the
it was
most
at
fun
night.
games.
It was at night, so we had the lantern and the barn. You know, the hay had come in and we were there, and then it caught fire. And then Tack just said, "Run, run, Grayson!" And I didn't know what to do, so I ran.
Well, then you didn't... That was an accident. You didn't really do anything.
didn't try and stop the fire.
You were a child. You weren't going to stop a fire.
You don't
It's
know.
not worth your life.
If it wasn't such a big deal, why didn't you just admit to it?
Shame.
I can get that. Shame. From my cane. Oh, those fucking canes.
Didn't it ease your burden, though, to tell that lie? Didn't it make your life easier?
No.
Did it harm anyone
Yes.
that they didn't know? Who was harmed by you not taking
Probably
responsibility?
all those dead horses.
No, there were no horses in there. But Farmer McGregor had to buy a new barn, had to have it constructed. He lost out on revenue.
But if it was an accident, that was destined to happen anyhow. What difference did it make whether anyone knew that you were responsible or not?
I think he's trying to undermine you.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Don't
It's
worry.
negging you.
I'm not. You're not my type.
I'm merely trying to offer you a different path.
No.
In some ways, perhaps an easier path. Certainly a more powerful one.
I don't think so. I don't have power.
Would
Torm
you-
has power. And if he chooses to exert his power through me, that is fine, but I'm just a man.
Standing in front of a demon.
Yeah.
A demon is trying to
Telling-
get a paladin
Why
of
be
Torm to join.
beholden to all of these scriptures, all of these different behaviors which are expected of you, all the tithing and the pledging and the praying? Why not be beholden to someone who loves you for who you are?
Oh,
Torm loves all. He loves me for who I am.
He demands a lot for someone who loves everyone. Do you think Torm loves me?
I think Torm could. If you gave yourself
Oh,
to him.
yes, if I bent myself to his will, if I cleansed my lifestyle and pledged an oath.
No, you don't. Torm doesn't ask for an oath. He asks for you to help those that need your help, to look out for those who can't look out for themselves, to be the shield that defends those who need the defense the most.
But perhaps I'm the one who needs to be looked after. Perhaps I'm the one who needs the shield. Perhaps I'm the one who needs to take up the sword. Why should I rely on someone else when I should be relying on myself?
Because to be humble in front of another is honorable.
And what can you do with honor? Can you buy yourself a horse? Can you command the crowds with humility?
What good does the adulation of the crowds do you when you're dead?
Oh. Well, when we're dead, whatever we did in life is merely going to be remembered in songs and the stories that we tell. Are you living a life worthy of song, worthy of story, or are you living a lie?
I don't need song or story. I do what I do in my limited time on this earth to help those who need it. And that's what matters.
It's a very deft deception, but I would like the court to notice that the defendant did not answer the question.
What is it that you want? He gets to choose what he wants to do, and he's chosen just fine. So what do you want from all of us?
I'm making you an offer.
What
you
offer?
appear to be entangled in something which is far, far and away over your capability to address. And therefore, I should like to give you the opportunity to take a change of heart.
Well, I don't see any reason we should do that yet. You're just evil, and we should fight against that.
Or accept your humility and your apology for all the harm that you've
No,
done.
we have to cleanse him and get rid of him.
What the hell is wrong with you?
We can't let that be okay.
He has horns. Oh, he had horns.
I think he's past redemption.
Probably.
Well, then we have a job
I have
to
to
do.
give him the chance at least.
I
I
suppose.
assure you, I can be redeemed.
I think we should kill him.
He waves his hand, and you see a halo appear over his head, and you see a pair of wings sprout from his back. His skin takes on a golden cast, and his eyes turn a pale white. Is this a more pleasing form for you?
No,
Yeah, this is not
that's
sexy.
worse.
At all.
Unsettling.
Not hot.
What if I told you that your goddess was exiled for a reason?
Is there a particular reason you have in mind?
That she meddled in the affairs of humans far too much.
Well,
Therefore, she was cast out.
I have to be honest. Apparently you are the Lord of Lies, so why should I believe you?
I am not the Lord of Lies. Trust me.
He's simply a random minion. Of
I'm
the
a
Lord.
servant.
Oh, I see.
I'm merely a channel for his great plans.
That's not better.
And I'm offering you the opportunity to play an important role in those great plans.
I already play a very important role.
How so?
I'm here to make way for my goddess to return.
I see. Perhaps you could be an ambassador for your goddess between my lord and your lady.
I don't think I need to be an ambassador to someone evil such as you. You just need to leave this earth.
Also, his master is not a god. You know, that's.
He makes a very important point.
Divinity is not the relevant question. We are judged, as you might so rightfully say, by our actions, Paladin, are we not?
Yes.
Whether they are divinely motivated or they have perhaps a more earthy purpose. There is no reason that your goddess could not serve me or my lord could not serve you.
No. No, she doesn't want to do something like that. Why would she? She has no reason to. She's powerful enough on her own.
Wow. I will answer 3 questions. Any 3 questions you pose to me. And then you are dismissed.
What's the point of asking you questions?
Is that a question?
I mean, I guess. But you know, what's the point of us asking him questions? His
Yeah,
whole
what-
thing is lying.
Yeah, that's true. Why would we believe anything you say?
Oh, I don't know. Unless.
Would you like to use your paladinly powers?
Didn't we already do that?
No.
Yesterday.
Oh, did we?
We didn't do it on him though.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I mean, I could attempt to compel him. We'll see how well that actually works. But all right, demon. Let's hear your. You may ask him your questions, and we'll see how well he keeps up with them. Stone of Truth is now activated. Everybody who wants to lie has to make a what's this save? It's a it's a charisma save if they want to attempt to lie.
All right. Who wants to resist this? Any of you?
I'm okay right now.
All right. He voluntarily fails his saving throw.
Okay.
Well, if we only have 3, should we try and decide together what those 3 questions are?
That sounds like a good
I'm
idea.
in a generous mood. I will give each of you a question, and I'll give the paladin 2. If I may impose one question of my own, I'm Robin Dare. Who might you be?
I'm Grayson Hale.
I see.
I'm Adriel Vaquaniel Adelphi.
It's a long, beautiful name.
It is, isn't it? Thank you.
I'm Thon Varug.
Avril Birdsong.
Well met. Well met.
have no idea what to ask him. I have no idea. I don't know if I care at all.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Is that what question can we ask him that leads us to the answer to this investigation?
What are we even looking for?
Well, basically, we should probably ask him about who stole the texts of Asmodeus. That's what was happening here, anyways. Who took the tomes of Asmodeus out of the college?
That's very simple. There were no tomes of Asmodeus here in the college. There were tomes of Asmodeus in the library of Waterdeep. I'm the one who stole those.
Oh,
Yes.
asked and answered. There it is. That was me, so by all means. Ask them where they are.
How long can we be quiet for?
I turned the gain up all the way.
It's just us nervously breathing.
Our secrets.
Why was Barshala exiled, according to you?
It's an interesting question. Barshala didn't just cultivate a worship among mortal kind. She also came to this world and rather freely intermingled with mortal kind, leaving behind a whole host of semi-divine offspring who shared a portion of her power, ultimately creating a race of super beings, as it were. Mortals who were more than mortal, mortals who were far superior to any of the other races which the gods had raised up out of the earth. And for this crime of hubris, she was exiled, cut away from her children, imprisoned, so that her influence might not unduly spread and overwhelm the rest of the pantheon.
It just sounds like jealous gods to me.
That's funny because the other gods would say that your goddess was greedy.
But what's to stop them from doing the same thing?
Law, order, and agreement among the gods, something that Barshala does not respect. Law, order. She believes in following your own fate, much like I believe in following your own fate.
No,
I believe she was greatly harmed. A great wrong was visited upon her in the name of law.
Well, I do think you should follow your own fate, but I think what you do is different. It doesn't sound the same to me.
I tell a few simple lies. There are some sheep who get hurt in the process.
That's the bad part.
Don't you believe that as a society we should rise up on our merits and those who have proven themselves should rule and those who have not proven themselves, well, they are left to their own fate, are they not? They certainly have the opportunity to make good of themselves, to also rise up.
They do, but you shouldn't hurt others to rise up, not use them in a way that keeps them from being able to rise up themselves.
Oh, I simply am teaching them a lesson.
I think that's what you tell yourself. But that's not what it is.
I think you would learn that if you followed the Lord of Lies like I do, what you tell yourself and what you tell other people is in fact what reality is. Is that not what the theater is? A grand stage where we project forth our wishes, our hopes, our desires, the stories we wish to share, and for a moment we're all entranced, taken up with it.
But that's a theater. It's not life.
A lie repeated often enough becomes the truth. I've seen it happen many a time.
I just think you're trying to get under my skin.
I'm simply trying to convince you that free will is a lot freer than you might think.
I already find it very free.
Give my way a chance. You will find liberation beyond your wildest dreams.
Maybe I don't want that. I get to choose, right?
You do get to choose. I would suggest you try before you choose.
Well, it's my choice. Anyone else have a question?
You have two. Maybe you
Okay.
should ask one.
Okay. What are your plans for the children you take from this college?
I would not say that they're taken. I would suggest that they are recruited, which involves a certain degree of free will, which being taken does not. My plans for them, well, they are a personal bodyguard. They are a useful set of spies. They are happy participants in various rituals. My plan is to spread them as far and wide across the realms as I can. See where the little levers of power may be tipping one way or another. Spread the word of Asmodeus. A devil is such a pejorative term. What is the difference between a devil and a god? A matter of perspective, I would present. Their job is to share the new perspective which Asmodeus brings to us. They are acolytes making the way safe for their great lord, preparing the world, as it were, for his truth.
To what end are you doing these Asmodeus-themed performances? What is the end game, the purpose of them?
The purpose? Well, what do you suspect the purpose is?
I fucking asked you a question, goddammit.
I like how headstrong you are. It shows a certain strength of character, which I find lacking in some of your compatriots. Partly, it is a ritual which opens the mind, makes you more amenable if you are of certain low-grade character to seeing the truth of Asmodeus, to understanding that his intent does not have to be purely malevolent, that he is here to help you achieve your goals, to make yourself the greatest person that you can be, to attain the station which you so desperately seek and so richly deserve. That is the good message of Asmodeus, and these slight changes that I have introduced into the various texts, the subtle magic which is interwoven into these performances, it awakens this notion in the minds of the common people, makes them more accessible.
So, just trying to build an army, pretty much.
If you wish to describe it as such, I guess I cannot deny that they are a malleable set of foot soldiers who could be called upon to exert the great will of the great horned lord. But I can assure you that Asmodeus is no general. He does not rule with the iron fist of Moloch. He is not the dictator. His way requires a more subtle touch. It's more enchantment, entrancement, enticement. His is a way of seduction. It's yearning for something and then getting it. This is not rule by an iron fist. This is not imposing your will on someone. It's a hand-in-glove partnership.
That you implement by manipulating people's minds? I don't think that's a partnership. It's taking advantage of people.
Life is about taking advantage of people. Life is about inflicting your will on poor, helpless creatures. When was the last time you ate meat? Did that chicken or cow or sheep gladly go to the slaughter? Of course not. No. The farmer led him to the wooden chopping block and slaughtered him.
But he didn't use his farmer mind powers to convince that chicken it was a good ass time.
And yet, wouldn't you think that would be the more humane and, in fact, perhaps moral decision if you could enchant those sheep that they were happy? That what they were doing was part of a joyous ritual?
Are you saying you're eating these people? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that I am eating those people. I'm saying I
The true
could.
stone, you gotta say, you eating people?
Are you asking me if I've ever eaten a person?
Never mind. I think
That's not what
I'm
she
getting
said.
the answer, I think.
You speak of free will, the choice, and then also in the same breath how you should exert your will and manipulate those who you consider less than you. My question for you is, in this room, is there some documentation of all the people that you've recruited to your cause?
It's a good question. I have to answer truthfully. Yes, there is.
Cool.
I'm gonna start looking for that. Or
Well, he's got one more question.
No, that was my last one.
It wasn't a
we'll
question.
just ask him where it is then.
Where is it?
Yes, of course. And he reaches, he's sitting at his desk and he reaches down into his drawer. And it looks like he manipulates something in his drawer and he pulls out a slim tome. It's bound in red velvet. It has black steel clasps at all the corners. And he says, it's right here. And at this point, you hear Steve Hoare, resubbing up.
Thank you.
Thanks for the 3-month resub.
Also, D20 Monkey gives me a reroll for my awesome D20 Monkey shirt.
nice.
Boop, 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 boop,
I was
boop,
wearing
boop,
one
boop.
last night.
Bam.
D20.
And so he holds it up,
many
and
rerolls.
and at this point, you hear from above you a bell start tolling. Dong, 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 dong. Now, you don't think it's a particular hour, and you know that the Bardic College is not relied upon to keep time. That generally falls to either one of the other official city buildings, or there's a variety of temples that also keep time, right? But so this starts striking, and he's, oh, I'm sorry. If that was your last question, well, our time here is up. So, let's roll for initiative.
Do we have that in our possession, that book?
He's holding it in his hand.
You can take it.
Snatched.
Sorry.
All right.
Good posture is hard.
Yeah, right?
Where is
Gotta
it?
get a waist trainer.
No. This thing, and then we're gonna do this
You bring your
thing.
weapons?
What?
You didn't bring your weapons, right?
I don't think so. It's okay, I am a weapon.
Noise.
Kind of.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's red lights? Oh, you're already doing it.
Add another thing. So we're going to change that to
Make it rain red.
76.
Hit me.
Oh, no.
It's not working. And
You okay?
Yeah.
that, and we're going to do this thing here.
Real talk. It's
Did-
like, I put on so much weight, I need something to hide my fat body from everyone. Now no one can tell I'm a chubby boy.
You look great.
So slimming.
But stop rubbing yourself.
Listen. That's what the Tin Man would do.
You're gonna rust your armor.
No, it's covered in WD-40.
Double
there it is.
Why?
I don't know.
Ew.
Oh, no, don't.
Stop.
Oh no, don't do that.
All right, so
Red zone, baby.
let's kick things off with a little initiative, shall we?
I think we shall.
Where's my fancy 20-sider? That's the one I'm looking for. Did everybody roll?
Yes.
You did, huh? All right. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, yikes.
15.
We're all dead.
Oh, all right. Well, this works out pretty good. No, don't do that. All right. So, I like that. 20 and above.
I got a 20.
What's your dex?
My dex is +3.
Guess what? His dex is higher.
What?
What? Yes.
Shite.
So that's not good for you. All right. So he is going to do the following. Where is it? Where is it? Can you pass me a PHB, please?
You can just use mine.
Oh,
Physically can't.
these are not.
There's a bunch of shit in it.
I literally can't do that. All right.
Borrow our PhD, by the way.
Yeah, because it's not there anymore.
Oh no.
You borrowed?
I did
No.
not.
Oh.
We went, it just last night was like, oh, is there one there? No, there's 2 DMGs.
It's not in that leather binding,
Yeah, it's not
baby.
leather binding, yeah.
Oh,
That's a DMG.
Oh, really?
No, there's another Dungeon Master. You have 2 copies of the Dungeon Master guide?
yeah.
Oh.
That's what we were like.
Can I have one?
I don't know if you have a Christmas themed stationery, then that's probably yours.
Oh.
Christmas.
I gotcha.
Okay, that doesn't do that. Very good. Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. All right. So, he uses a bonus action to cast Misty Step, teleports out from behind the desk, out into the hallway, and you see him, and he says, "I'm sorry, I really must be going," and he starts taking off down the hall.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So, so here's the situation. That's his action, right? So teleport out into the hallway, 30 feet, bam, and then he takes a double move and starts booking it away from you. Thanks to chat, we have unlocked Hong Kong Action Theater, so we're going to have a little bit of extra bonus flair to our scene that takes place here. right?
Doves?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
John
you
Woo.
can use a bump to convert an
I don't know
action
what
that
this
you're
is a
doing.
reference to.
Every John Woo movie
film,
I don't know who that
is
is.
a man jumping through air with 2 guns as doves fly by.
In slow motion,
Oh,
yeah.
doves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's beautiful.
So what you can do is you can take your bumps, and rather than using them to do a +1, you can use them to either like make your movement a little bit extra cool somehow, or slow-mo, or have some sort of like do a wall run, something like
But
bend
that's
the
stuff I
laws
can do normally.
Well, you can't normally do a wall run, right? You can,
Yes, I can.
I mean, she does have that one thing.
That one thing.
Climbing doesn't cost extra movement. Run jumps +4 feet. So I mean, like, pretty much.
She has stuff like that. That's
Also,
fine.
I'm small.
But also you can use your bumps to say like, oh, okay, I know that I'm not proficient in fighting with the leg of a chair, but I'm going to rip off this leg of the chair and I'm going
Oh,
to
this is a rush
turn
hour thing.
turn it into a, yeah. So you can also change
I'm
it to your
interested
attack.
now.
So like, I want to, grab the cue ball off the table and throw it at the guy and try and trip him.
Okay.
right? Now, doesn't mean it's a guaranteed goes off. Like if you hit, that doesn't mean he's automatically tripped. But it'd be much like a battle maneuver, right?
Okay.
That sort of thing. So don't get too mired down in the details of what you can and can't do. Just think about kung fu movie style action. That's what's
Rush
going.
hour, yeah.
That's what's going to take place here. Yeah.
Hard boiled. Hard-boiled.
Exactly.
I don't know what that means.
It's a movie. Watch
Oh.
it.
Don't tell me what to do, Eric.
I realize Eric can't handle
All right.
water and things.
So that's
Oh. You can try.
What's
There's
on the
that
fridge?
poor
I'm
boy.
sorry.
where's my
Whatever
That-
this is,
where's
it's
my
you
mark?
can have.
behind you.
Whatever's in my hand, you can have. Okay.
It's a
I'll
can
keep
of
that.
water. You've done it.
I can.
Oh my God, Eric, you're
Do
trying.
you need anything while I'm
I'm
here?
good.
Like a back rub or something.
If I fall over, I'm like a turtle.
All right. So that was monsters. Thawne is next. What would you like to do?
She said Misty stepped outside the room essentially.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, so there's sort of like a foyer kind of area, and then his office. He invited you into his office, but there's glass doors. There's glass windows and doors that you can kind of see in and out of.
Okay.
And so he kind of popped through that.
I'm gonna use a bump to grab his very large letter opener that's on his desk
Okay.
and use that as a weapon.
All right.
And then I'm gonna Misty Step and follow him.
Okay. Very good. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, we gotta do some.
Should have done that.
Shit with you.
All right. So,
I'll shoot off your breastplate. I was like, we gotta do some sort of like shield launch or something.
Oh. Fastball special.
Just do it off your breastplate. Are you? No, you're in civvies.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
I'll just do it off your face.
Birdsong special.
You're like, I
Just
can
do
throw
one of
you. You're like,
these.
no thanks.
Shield launch.
I don't have
Who
5
them?
different
Who
colors.
them bitches?
That's fine. All right. So, who's after Thawne? So,
We never decided.
Thawne, how much movement
It's
do
me.
you have?
You didn't
I have-
ask the rest of our numbers.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. So that was on 20. Who's on 19, 18, whatever?
Me, 19.
All right. So, Avril, what would you like to do?
So we're still in the room. We're not in the hallway yet.
Correct.
Okay, I guess I'll just book it out into the hallway, and I can use double action, and then I can use double movement, and then I can also use cunning action to do dash.
Uh-huh.
So
Run of
So I believe that.
75.
Yep, that puts your speed up to 75. Now he's moved 90.
well, he
So-
can feel my breath on his stupid ass heels.
Right. Well, Thawne is basically kind of neck and neck with him at this point.
Right.
But yeah, so you're 15 feet behind. So let's.
What's this run jumps thing?
do
My
that.
fucking PDF is too stupid to tell me.
That's happening.
It's like the second half of it is your first half of it anyway.
All right, who's after Avril?
What?
That was on
Where it says run jump.
She was 19.
19.
I know, what is it? It just says
16.
plus 4 feet, plus 4 feet what?
Everybody
You're
has
at
a
16?
run.
What
a
would you
run
like to do?
jump of-
I assume you're
it's
lower
equal
than
to your
16.
speed.
Yeah, I'm 14.
You can do
Is
more
there?
than that. That much more.
Are we on this like the ground floor?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
What was
Wait,
your
do you want to be on a
plan?
different floor? Let
yeah,
me see.
please. What
Hang
was your
on.
plan there? I want to see this.
All right, so 1 to 2, you're on the ground floor. 3 to 4, you're on the second floor, and 5 or 6, you're on the third floor. So you're on the second floor. Yeah, you had to
Okay.
go up. You had to go up a flight of steps.
What are the chances that he's gonna run outside the window as he leaves the building?
He's gonna run outside the
Like
window.
like if he's leaving the building, he's gonna like run past like where we are. Like
Oh, you mean like he would run out front and you could be able to see him from the window
Yeah.
where you are? That's hard to predict.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell which way he's going. He's definitely going more towards, like, you're on the edge of the building. He's going towards the center of the building.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like he were gonna pass and then I could just jump out the window and land on him.
It's a very Scooby-Doo thing
Yeah.
to do.
Just I just imagine
Accidentally.
you all running after him and me just waiting and then timing it and then like jumping through
Just
the window.
elbow drop on him.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Okay, that's a no.
But you can't predict where he's gonna go.
Let me think about that.
I can ask my God.
What if you
Tom, what's up, dude?
Well, I mean, regardless of whether that's a possibility or not, you would have to leave the office, right?
Yeah.
So.
Are there?
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks for the 10.
Yeah. Does it seem like there are any guards coming towards us?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. 11.
You don't notice any guards at this point.
All right.
There is still kind of like the echoes of conversation that are dying down a little bit. There's clearly some activity still happening in the college. You know, maybe there's still some hangers-on who are enjoying coffee in bars after their recital or whatever. But it has been a good 20 minutes at least since you started this whole interview interaction thing.
And he took the book with him?
Yes, he's got the book and he's got that letter that you showed him. Right?
Okay. Are there any lit candles in this room? Like maybe an oil lantern or something?
Ooh, back to
I
your
can either
roots.
roll to determine that, or you can spend a bump and make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So there is
Damn, fucker.
there.
Knock down, roll over.
As everyone takes off, I go to leave at first, and then I'm like, I look over and I see that there is just a small kerosene lamp, and I just pick it up and I throw it at his desk.
To what end?
What kind of paladin are you now?
Yeah.
He could have demon shit in there.
We just talked about starting fires.
I know.
We just talked about
And
it.
he remembered how much he loved that feeling.
Remember
I
that
lied to
accident?
you about it.
It wasn't an
I
accident.
lied to you.
God damn it.
That farmer was into some demonic shit, and I burned it down to save our town, and I never told anyone. So I'm
A
just
lie on top of a lie.
I toss it, and then if there's anyone, like that alarm's still going, if there's anyone in the hallway, I'll be like, fire, everyone evacuate the building.
Okay, so you toss this thing down, and then you move out into the hallway and
Yeah.
start yelling, fire, fire,
Yeah.
run, evacuate. Okay.
Really bad luck to yell fire in a theater.
Yeah. Unless there is a fire.
Give
No,
me
still bad luck.
give me a charisma check. If you have performance, you can add performance.
What? It's actually on fire.
Or intimidation. I just
I
want
do-
to see how far his
I
voice
do have
carries.
performance, and I can also. No, I'm not going to channel divinity for this.
Whoa.
Dirty 20.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Dirty.
So your voice carries quite a bit. You know.
Very
You're
charismatic.
very good at
Very.
projecting.
It echoes down the halls, and you hear people kind of like take notice, and maybe there's some muffled conversation. Like, oh, what?
Oh.
Fire?
Yeah.
Is that what it sounds like?
Very good.
I'm gonna
Ava.
transform into cats.
Okay, so he's gone out of the room we were in.
Yes, yeah. He teleported out of the room that you were in and then booked it down the hallway 60 feet.
I want to try to. How close? If I walk from where I'm at, how close can I get to him? Can I get within 60 feet of him?
With a single move, no.
Damn.
You know, well, it wasn't quite 30 feet out into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he did basically like he did teleport in a full move. So
Could I notice that there's a chair right there, and if I just run at it the right way, I can step on the seat and then on the top of it and do this really cool flip to get a little bit further?
I mean, that sounds like some Hong Kong shit that would happen to me.
Okay.
So yeah, you can give yourself a little extra movement boost, or manage to cut a corner in a particularly cool and cinematic way if
Okay.
you'd like to. So you're going to use a single move to try and get within 60 feet.
Yes.
And your speed is normally 30.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you give yourself a little. You sprint out into you sprint through the office away from the flames.
Bye, flames.
And you turn and you start running down the hallway, and you notice that there's a convenient chandelier hanging there, which you can swing off of and give yourself an extra 10 feet of movement. So,
Perfect.
The
Yeah.
fire makes sense if you just give me a second to explain.
So what I then
She was in the room with you.
Yeah.
You didn't say
You
anything.
could have
just
said it.
threw a
Yeah, I
lantern
go.
at us.
I can explain this. Fire!
Later.
fire. I want to
That's gotta be confusing.
throw an
for
ice knife
Ava.
at his back.
Ice knife.
Stab him right in the back.
All right, let's see it happen.
I will use my inspiration.
No, I can
I
redeem him.
guess.
No, I'm kidding.
Inspiration. Why don't I get a cool statue?
You bought him. Just buy yourself a statue.
Oh.
An official Tom Waddle statue.
Cthulhu behind
I have
Oh,
the
there you
Cthulhu
go.
one.
Very good Cthulhu Funko. I didn't see that.
There it
That's so cute.
There's a Funko of everything.
Oh,
Thanos.
Yeah.
Yes. The one who holds all the power. How topical.
19.
19. You do hit.
Yes.
So he takes 1d10 piercing damage, so 6, and he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I know where this is going. All right.
Hope you like ice.
Shoot on with ice to meet you.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Damn!
Didn't
You
watch that
don't
one.
get to accomplish it unless you have a
Ruined.
quip.
That's sad. I'll never accomplish anything.
Doesn't. Oh no, that's not true. You have a joke book and everything.
Yeah.
No, it's true. But there aren't quips in there. Come on, Aaron.
All right.
Where are the
So
quips?
I'm sorry. Saving throw is DC
One
what?
that's-
It is 15.
It was between that
15.
and a book of like the 1,000 best Jew jokes. I'm like, no, that's
Wow.
not. That's, yeah. I was like, come on,
No.
Barnes and Noble.
1,000?
Yeah, there's like,
Jesus.
and there was
too
like,
many.
and this was like it was like, it wasn't just like, it was like even more. It's like,
It was a part 2.
yeah, it was like, I was like, what are you doing, Barnes and Noble?
So
Going
he
out of
makes a
business.
saving throw.
All right, well, he just took the 6 piercing.
6 piercing. Very good. Noted.
Oh, well, I'll freeze you next time.
I shall freeze you next time. All right. Let's keep track of some hit points. Today
No, I
is
think you
the
should.
29th.
Just be like, he's probably dead by now, so.
Just go ahead and kill
Just
him.
trips and dies in
I'm just saying,
true
when
Hong
I-
Kong style.
When I DM, my big bad gets stunned immediately and
Oh,
doesn't get
boy.
to take any action before he gets destroyed. So I'm just saying.
It's good.
6 points, right? Is that what we said? All right, great. Perfect. End of the round. So,
toast?
end of round 1. So, just to catch up on one other thing here, Steve Hoare,
Steve Hoare.
who resubbed here, has decided to give their reroll to whoever rolls the highest on a D100.
Whoa!
Roll,
D100.
roll percentile dice.
Wow.
Whoever gets the highest gets the reroll.
Battle Royale.
It's my only
45.
chance.
I got a 46.
I got an 18.
Wait, what?
I would say
80-18?
80, 10, 18.
80, 10, 18.
32.
Looks like Megan
Farts.
so far.
46 is the top. 44!
Shouldn't have said shit.
I did it.
Did you
I
roll?
did it.
What did
Yeah.
you get?
I got 45.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow. Look at that. 46.
All right, very good. So you get a
Damn.
reroll.
$1.
Also, our friend
Price
on
is
the
Right
other
rules.
side of the
Gotta
internet,
take $1.
Nightsteed, gives the table a bump.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
Steed.
Thank you,
Alright.
good sir.
Bam, bam,
Thank
bam,
you.
bam.
Thank you, good sir.
Nice. All right, awesome. So, yeah, that's how that's gonna work.
How do you breathe?
That doesn't work.
I'm worried about it pushing on your neck. Is
No,
what I'm worried about.
I'm okay.
Is the back part attached?
Yeah.
Like at the bottom? It looks like it's
no,
like you
it's
could unbutton
not.
it.
unbuttoned,
It's
yeah.
unbuttoned on this side.
Oh, I see.
All right, so
Yeah, you need like a stool maybe.
Ravendare turns to Thawne,
Hello.
looks at you, and his eyes flash with this bright red light. And it kind of gives this stroboscopic effect.
Well, shit.
And I'm going to use 2 of my bumps to raise the DC on this to a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Holy
Wait,
crap.
can we raise our AC doing that?
Your AC?
Or
No.
my DC? Wait.
Yeah, we
yeah, my AC.
we talked about
No,
your AC.
not
no.
AC.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to spend 3 to undo part of that at least.
Uh-huh.
My armor class
Well,
forever 18.
you undo a lot of it, so that takes it down to a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If you want to look at it that way, or you can give yourself a +3.
About the same, I guess. Oh, that doesn't count. Good. Well, that's not much better. But I do have lucky now. So I'm gonna use one of those.
Thawne is not sitting on a reroll, is he? That's weird.
No, I'm not.
Where did all the rerolls
I
go,
could give
guys?
him one, but I won't. Can't re-roll nat ones.
I mean, you can.
You can't.
Okay.
You can with
guess-
feats, but not with.
I guess I have to listen to Avril and say no.
Okay.
Yep, that's a 6.
Listen to your wife.
My
Listen
life.
to your wife. There's nothing.
So I fail whatever
else
that
I
is.
can do.
Cool. So.
Cool.
So he
casts
hits you,
Finger of
and
Death.
there's just this wave of
Incinerated.
like you feel the sheer force of his will, and he just
Lols.
was like, stop, and it hits you
Okay,
like this,
calm down.
like this wave of energy, like almost palpable energy that kind of like makes your eyes roll back and you get knocked back on your heels. You are stunned
Okay.
for 2 rounds.
Stunned. Okay. 2 rounds?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun if you were stunning for 2 rounds?
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
both.
both.
Absolutely gorgeous. You can't move, but damn, you
I'm
look,
also
you look
Tom
great.
Hiddleston. He turns everybody into Tom Hiddleston.
Tom
Not a
Hiddleston.
bad thing.
Incapacitated, can't
I
move,
bet he's watching it.
Yeah.
can
He
speak
likes
only
us.
falteringly.
Yep. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
Well, I'm outie. That's it for me, everybody. I'm just gonna sit here.
Just get up and leave.
Just gonna sit
Peace,
here
bitch.
for a while.
All right.
glad you ordered
so
that costume.
then he,
I know, right?
he. That's not a spell. So
What? What was it? Oh, it's
Ooh.
just a
Crazy
devil
arms.
thing.
Free action?
It's a devil thing? Wow.
that
Fun
is an
little
attack
goof.
action.
That's an attack action. Oh, okay, fair.
So it does count as one of his attack
I
actions.
love when
but
like
it's-
really fucked up things that people
but-
just go, it was like, oh,
Just a fun little
you
goof.
stabbed me, man.
Thank you, Mary.
Merrick, thanks.
Where is this?
That was probably inspiration for you.
If only I had Black Razor.
You should have thought about that before you attuned to
You've
an
got a cool
evil
letter
talking
opener.
sword.
No,
that
he would
you
help
couldn't go
me.
anywhere with.
He would be great.
No, but your reason you don't have a weapon is because yours is evil and talks.
Well, no, we didn't bring any weapons. I could have brought my bow if I was going to bring a weapon. But
I
didn't
brought
bring-
a weapon. I brought weight.
Yours is hideable. Yours is tiny.
I am a
I can't bring a
weapon.
giant. Oh well. Wait, she already said that.
Ava,
living
your
weapon.
voice got so low.
All right.
I'm used to concealing all my weapons.
So
Fair.
he books it.
She said.
Not
further
in
down
my
the hallway.
ham wallet.
Ham wallet?
That's that. That brings us around to.
Vagina pocket?
Thawne.
So Thawne is.
I've never heard
Thawne
it
is
said
stunned
so
this round.
forwardly.
You're stunned this round. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
that's not 100% true. It says I can speak falteringly.
Yes, you can
So
speak falteringly.
I would just like
if
to
you'd
mutter.
Whimper is how I would describe it.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you fall prone, so you must sort of
just
you must be
standing there.
standing there, kind of like holding your head, kind of muttering to yourself.
Well,
Ooh,
then
that's
is
the way I
he
picture it.
Immovable?
I'm
Is he a-
Like if
incapacitated.
can someone push him up, or is he like frozen, like nothing can knock him over?
Oh, no, you can probably knock me down.
No,
if
you could
want.
probably knock him over
okay.
really easily, actually.
Oh, okay, well good.
Yeah, you have advantage on
Just
it.
having a, yeah, that's true. I'm just having a crisis
The good
here.
news for you, although you can't take an action this turn, is that the Marek gives you inspiration.
Yay!
Whoa.
You did call it.
Because you
Wow.
Here you go.
Thank you.
As well as a haiku.
Oh,
O Thawne of the Wood, dost thou miss inspiration? You should dress up more.
Merrick, yes.
well, you're not wrong. Yeah, lesson learned.
Way to neg on the
Yeah,
on the
lesson
ranger.
learned,
Very
thanks.
good.
Oh, Merrick, let's meet you.
So that happens. That's round one of that.
wouldn't?
Avril Birdsong.
Okay, so he can't double move this turn since he did that, or he can?
He cannot.
Okay,
No, he
so
had
I
to
can
take an
catch up to
action.
him. Probably
That's the
single
idea.
movement. But back?
Okay,
What'd you say?
sure.
He said that's
Oh.
the idea.
Oh, okay. Who's on first? I don't know why it's a word game. I just can't hear. Okay, then I'm gonna catch up to him. And I'm gonna. I want to use a bump I'm gonna notice that Thon isn't moving anymore.
So just to clarify, you were 25 feet away. He did move another 30, so he's 55 feet away from you.
Okay, well,
Right, so
I'm gonna say a thing, a special kung fu thing, and then
Okay, you're gonna say something cool.
we'll decide if I can do it, and the answer will be yes.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I'm just trying to get
Spin
at.
bump to
Are you
become enemy.
going to use your bonus action to dash?
Well, let me say my thingy.
Oh, say your thing. Let's hear it.
I
All
wanna
eyes
hear
on me.
it.
We're ready.
I was just trying to clarify the circumstances under which this was all happening.
I wanna use a bump or multiple bumps if it's required. I notice that he's not moving, and then I'm just gonna be like, well, if he's not gonna fucking do anything, then I'm going to run up to him and then jump up in front of him and kick my leg, like use him as like
push off of him.
yeah, and then do a drill attack with wave towards
That's
homeboy.
yeah, that's some straight kung fu action. Like
That's
Right?
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I don't have to double move because it's cool.
Well, you'd have to use your bonus action to dash for sure.
Fine, I do, but I want to hurt him.
Dawn, she's talking.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
I want to hurt both of them.
One emotionally and one physically.
Yes, the pride of one, the flesh of another.
Avril's here to help me. Oh!
Oh my God, she's gonna.
Sorry, I guess.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, so single move. One of these. Is that what the word?
Yeah.
What the game is?
Yeah. Yeah.
One of
if
these.
You're just gonna
Launch
launch
Thon
pad off of Thon.
in a drill motion,
Uh huh.
and that's my dash attack. I'm
Your
confused on
dash
how this game works.
is to move. Your dash would move you 50 feet. You'd still be 5 feet away, but because you're using your kung fu move, that makes up the difference. So you close with him using your wall running kung fu move. Your
My Thon running.
your Thon running.
My Thon
Your boots don't
parkour.
specify that it works on Thon, so that's why we had to spend the bump.
I'm not proficient in
Fair.
In
leaping
Thon.
off a man. I mean, well.
Wait, is he a man anymore after taking a hit like
Okay,
that?
that's a reroll. That's a reroll.
That's
Okay.
a little.
How many more bumps? I'll put a couple bumps to hit.
You also
Okay.
have inspiration when you.
Yar. Oh, for fuck,
shit.
dick. Oh well. Okay, wait. So I give you 2, so that's 5. That's still
You've got waved.
a
haven't you?
16. Yeah.
Yeah, 16 misses, unfortunately.
Oh, for fuck, dick. Okay. Well,
What does happen then?
I'm gonna reroll again. I want this to work.
Okay.
I want it to work. Okay, 8, barely better. So that's a 10, a 21.
What? Yeah, all right. 21 does hit. Yes. Yes. You only get your weapon damage. He's not engaged with anyone else.
Oh yeah, sneak. Well, come on.
No one
What's
sees this coming.
sneakier-
Yeah.
What's sneakier than a tiny woman flying through the air with blue hair?
Given the fact that you had to spend
Don't.
2 rerolls to get there, I feel like this was not a stealth move.
I feel like since I spent 2 rerolls, you should feel sorry for me and let me do whatever I want. All my rerolls are gone. God
It's a
damn it.
halfling human dart.
It's underneath.
Dom, should we start a poll?
Oh,
No.
Say what?
Just no.
I thought you were looking for
Just
the
gonna
D,
shut it
but
down.
You're looking for
Yeah, I was
damage
looking
dice?
at yeah. It's a D.
4. Or
No, it's a
Six.
D6.
oh, D6. Yeah.
4. So that is 11 points of damage.
11 points. It's a palpable hit. Okay. Very good. You have closed with him.
Can't fucking read this.
That's happening.
What'd you write here, bitch?
Grayson Hale,
Uh,
you are well behind.
how close am I to Thon?
God damn.
Well, I'm just kind of doing an abstract combat here.
Can I get
But
to?
you are probably, these are 10-foot squares, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You're 60 feet away from Fawn.
I'm the green
You
guy.
can't. Yeah, you're the green guy. Oh, I'm sorry. You're 50 feet away from
Yeah.
Fawn.
Okay.
Still a double move.
If
for
only
you.
we had miniatures to represent ourselves.
Yeah.
If you want to put your miniatures down, that's fine. I'm sorry.
I can't.
Oy, oy, oy.
Good. This actually works out good for me.
Work out good.
Yeah, reach my book.
Wow.
Did it. Power Tom guided me to my book. Okay. That's what I thought. Can't use that. All right, so
That's what you get when you let your heart win.
Oh, he's singing Paramore. Weird.
This Paramore was really cool with Molgoths back in the 19.
I wanted
That's true.
They're still cool.
I wanted to end your paralyzation, but I can't close the distance with you and do that.
It's okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna
He's also laying down. You could set him, prop him up.
yeah.
Am
well,
I,
I just
am I laying down after she bounced off of me?
Why
Oh,
would
yeah.
you be up?
Well, you're a halfling. I thought maybe I could maybe...
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give you a dexterity saving throw, but you have disadvantage on this.
Okie dokie.
It's going to be a DC 14.
Okay. Nah.
Okay, so you did fall over when she climbed up on your shoulders and pushed off, and you weren't. Oh! Fell over.
I'm gonna move 30 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bless these 3 people.
Ooh!
You're blessed.
What does that mean?
Wish I would have gotten blessed before I did that
Oh,
roll.
listen. It's
That means-
initiative. It's not his fault.
You get a D4 that you can add to any D20 roll.
Dope. Dope. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna do Lesser Restoration, but it's a touch spell, and I can't close the distance and actually
It's okay.
cast it.
I'll be okay in a turn or two.
Or never.
Or never.
Okay.
That's what you think. Yeah.
Awesome. Ava.
Is there maybe like a window nearby?
Of course, there's a window nearby.
Okay. I don't know if this works
Is
this
it
way,
made of
but I'm
water?
pretty sure that it does. I want to call lightning through the
Whoa.
window.
Oh, I think.
You're gonna have to spend a bump for that.
But she's within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I won't do that because I think you would get
I will
hit.
be exploded.
Yeah, because it says.
Please don't kill my sister.
Wait, I'm looking at the right thing. Yes, bolt lightning. It says each creature within 5 feet of that point. So if it was here, that would include Apple.
Right, but you could.
You could call it.
Here's what I would say. Yeah, I'm not going to be a hog about it. If you spend a bump, you could call lightning ahead of him.
Yes.
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 And that way, it wouldn't affect her.
So I assume. So we're like in a hallway, right?
Yeah, you're in it's a huge marble-lined hallway
Cool.
with columns. A very standard. Kind
Also,
of
there's a fire right behind you.
Yeah, and there is like smoke coming out of the office in the back here. There are people like yelling like smoke, fire, fire.
So what I want to do, since I'm going to use this bump to do this, is I'm going to open the window that is right beside me and kind of jump out onto the ledge and call for the lightning and ask for Zarshala to bring it down for me, and then kind of go over the ledge and point right there. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to do it really deftly.
bastard.
Yes.
You're just like shuffling like
Yeah, but I look really good while I'm doing it. Like it's the coolest shuffle you've ever
cartwheel
seen.
or something.
Yeah.
You flow like water.
Ooh.
Yeah. There it is.
All right, so yeah, you tumble out onto the balcony. It happens. This would be a classic thing, right? This
Is that your
this
nipple,
is a
dude?
college.
Look at those little nips. I've got one. D4 nippies. There you go. That's nice. Cute.
You're violating terms of service right now. You realize that?
Oh.
Can't give that back with this hand.
No metal.
Are you using your mini?
No, it's right here.
Me? So was there?
Oh,
Why?
everyone's minis over there?
Everyone's
Yeah.
got their mini.
Why?
Wondering who the red one was.
That's,
Oh, that's
the bad guy.
baddie.
That's the bad guy.
Can't you tell by his demon color?
Do you want me to,
Ruling
you want me to put
there.
some like something mean there? I can put something mean there, I guess. Right?
Dom's got it.
Oh.
Got it
Easy on the
covered.
case.
Is that my Minotaur?
Oh my God! Look at that guy.
I
Does he
painted
look
that.
like this?
Nice.
Well,
I haven't seen
Guess
him in
what,
so
you
long.
guys?
I wonder if he remembers me.
nasty.
Mama.
He's alive.
Yeah. So
son.
so what
Hanging in
happens
the
is
cupboard
there is you tumble out onto this. There's a small balcony there, and it's very clearly like where the students all go and smoke. And in fact, you catch a guy who's like, oh shit,
quad.
you know, like he's stepping on a cigarette. He's not supposed to be smoking on the balcony, but of course everybody does. He's out there, and you're like, don't worry.
What's he smoking? Is nicotine a...
Yeah, they had tobacco.
Yeah, oh no, this is the Bardic College. He's smoking a clove cigarette. Yeah.
Smells the best. The best smell of a cigarette.
If it were a gnome Bardic College, he'd be vaping a clove cigarette.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so you tumble out there, and he's like, oh, and you just, I don't know, look up into the.
Yeah, well, I say, Zarshala, how do I want to put this? He's right there, attack him! And the lightning comes right down through the... Yes, see, you see it.
Cool.
So yes, this bolt of lightning, suddenly the clouds well up, and you see, you know, for a brief moment, there's this like kind of flicker as the lightning sort of pre-charges, and you see like the features of Basharla, you know, this stern-looking woman, gaze down, and two kind of lightning bolts for eyes, kind of crackle out, and then suddenly this bolt comes down through one of the other windows further down the side of the building. There's this thundering clap that nearly deafens you all.
Awesome. So it's a
Lightning
dexterity
doesn't make
saving
noise.
throw.
Dexterity save. DC what now?
But in all the
15,
movies and TV
15.
shows, it
DC
does.
15.
Actually, let me make it higher.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say 18.
18. DC 18.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can I use this for damage?
No.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Come on.
What?
Damage people.
D4, ew.
No.
On
for
top
the
of the
bless.
damage.
Oh.
Oh, I was like, why did I hear roll a
Less-
d4 for
Yeah.
damage?
Less
I
damage,
wanted
please.
to do nothing.
The least satisfying thing. Ooh, that looks like a big old.
That didn't work. So, what's this? What's going on here? Oh,
let's
I've
let him
got a
waste
I
a
reroll.
forgot about those pile of
we
rerolls.
had I done all that damage?
I got a 22.
Wouldn't
So
that have been cooler?
I make my saving throw.
But no,
Thank you.
you got all these rerolls.
Everyone.
Oh,
Make him re-roll it.
can I do that?
No.
No.
You
Can't reroll.
Well, it still takes
rerolls.
half damage.
All right.
So that's 10.
Hell yeah.
14.
All right. Nope.
15. So what is that, rounded up or down? This is half.
I was
of
rounded down.
Well,
So
7.
38.
Takes 38. 100 damage.
All right. So that's 7 more points. He's
That was a
taken
lightning strike.
24 so far. All right. It seems perhaps more impressive in the show than it does in the actual results.
Oh, I can continue to call lightning? Sorry, I just discovered. I haven't used this spell yet.
It's concentration, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like a cloud's form, and so
Right.
if you stop concentrating on like the storm not being there, then the...
Yes.
Give me a. Well, you're very concentrated on up into the sky and whatnot, but give me a quick perception check while you're out on the balcony.
With a
here.
D4.
Okay. Oh, with a
You
D4.
notice you're in
Wow.
a snow globe.
14.
14. You are as I don't know if you remember from this from last session, but the Bardic College of New Olam is up on a mountain, you know, up on the way up towards Mount Waterdeep, right? It overlooks down the city below. And for one thing, the bell towers above you is still ringing like almost continuously, right? And you can hear out over the city other bell towers also ringing, which you're guessing maybe is some sort of alarm that's going off citywide, right? And you can see a few plumes of smoke down below throughout the city that are beginning to curl their way up into the air. That's happening.
You lit fires everywhere.
What's your plan?
All right, that's the end of round 2. That brings us to the
It's an
top
arson now.
of round
Some
round
things about
3.
me you need to know.
Clearly.
I'm not a paladin of storm.
What the fuck? I've been
fire
I've been
genasi.
tack all along.
Yeah.
All right, so he turns to you and he says, "I had such high hopes for you. Away from me, little fly." And his eyes again flash with this similar
And it's a
light.
fucking charisma check.
It is a wisdom check. It is a
Oh.
wisdom save.
You get a D4 in it because you're blessed.
And
Well, I'm still
gonna
worried about
use 2 of my bumps to knock that up to a DC 19.
You can use bumps.
All right. I'm gonna use
Oh
my
yeah.
inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
Double it.
and I'm gonna put some bumps on it.
Mm-hmm. That's
I just
3
don't-
bumps.
I just don't have time for this.
Does a nat 20 get?
So that's a 20 plus 2 from the inspiration, so that's 25.
Dropping 12.
26. Does that make it? Do you?
I'm going to use my reroll to
Oh!
make it doesn't work that way.
can't
We're well
do
established.
crits.
That doesn't do that.
I almost had a shit in my pants. I almost had a right shit in my trousers.
All right, you managed to resist the effect. Well done.
I just wink back.
Nobody can make Avril do anything.
Yeah. So he doesn't like that.
I rolled so well. I'm gonna use a bump to just like slap him.
It's his
Bitch,
turn.
don't try to hypnotize me. That's what I say.
What is that voice?
I don't know. A movie voice.
Awesome.
So give me a perception check.
With a D4.
Thanks. So that's a 15. I always forget what my perception is. 16.
16 total? All right.
Why'd you make that face?
Well, if it was 15 on the dice, your perception's only +1.
Yar, dude.
all
It's
right.
a wisdom fucking modifier, and I'm an idiot.
Your intelligence is the thing you're hurting on. At any rate,
On both!
it's fine. Okay. So you do hear him kind of like before he does anything else, he just sort of like mutters, "Attend me," and then he misty steps 30 feet away to the foot of
That fucker can cast a spell and Misty Step?
That wasn't a spell. That's his flash attack.
Oh.
Is just a demonic action, right?
This step is bonus too.
So you're coming to a big spiral staircase at the center of the at the center of the complex, right? That goes up and down. He teleports 30 feet away, and then he begins running. He runs. So wait, he was with you, so that's 30, 10, 20, 30. And then he runs another 30 feet up the stairs.
He's going upstairs?
Yeah,
Each
instead
of the
going
squares
down,
is 10
which
feet?
is strange. Yeah.
You sure he doesn't want to go down so I can jump onto him?
I know.
He's
I
going
know.
upstairs.
It's a cool idea, but curiously that's not what he's doing. All right.
You said he's going upstairs.
Maybe
Yeah,
we're
he's going up
underground
the
again.
stairs. Thon, you are unfortunately stunned, but this is your last round of being stunned. That does leave you in the dust a little bit. Avril, it is now your turn again. You are 60 feet away.
Well, I want to use a bump to jump from that first floor to jump. So the stairs go up like this. I want to jump from here to the railing of the second floor
Okay.
of the staircase. Does that make sense? What I'm
Yeah,
saying? Okay.
I mean, yes. Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Do you want that just works since I use the bump? I vault over it.
Give me an acrobatics check. I'm gonna say that it's DC 14.
Well, that's a 16, 17, 18, 19, 26.
Yeah. So you
Fail hard.
Kaboom!
I launch into space.
You're on the roof now.
So here's
dang it.
here's the way that this plays out, right? Which is there is a large banner that is like saying,
This is rush hour.
welcome class of whatever, right? And you jump out onto the banner and begin swinging back and forth over the center kind of area, but you're climbing up the banner, and then when it swings back, you flip yourself back over the ledge and land up on the second floor.
In front of him.
I thought you were just going straight up.
I wanted to cut him off.
Oh, you wanted to cut him off.
Like, right? Because he's going up the stairs, so I was
Yeah.
trying to...
All right.
Don't you mean the third floor?
What?
We're on the second floor.
Oh,
Okay, so that's, I would say that's, if you use your dash action and your movement, you can do that, sure. You have an action left.
okay. And then I'm gonna stab him in the face,
Okay.
maybe.
With a D4.
Oh yeah, thanks. Sorry.
Stab him in the face
It's
with
anger
a D4.
if you're not blessed.
Yeah. 14, 15,
11.
26. I'm all about 26 right now.
Yeah.
That's my number.
26 works.
Special blackjack.
That works. And that's going to be a sneak attack because no way he saw that shit coming. No way! Tom! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I jumped from the... I appeared. I essentially appeared in front of him and using acrobat shit.
What did you get in your acrobatics?
A 26.
All right, it is insanely high. Since it's over 25, I will give you a sneak attack on this cool move that you're pulling.
She doesn't roll anything below 26 these days.
No, I'm just like a 26 girl. Do you know that Taylor Swift's number is like 13? Is that right?
I think it was 21.
You know how
She had
Taylor
that
Swift's number is like
song
21?
22.
Mine's 26.
Oh, it was
You're-
22. It was 22. You're right.
You're 4 better than Taylor Swift.
Thank you, Tom. I've been waiting my whole life to hear you say that. It's gotten a lot easier since that latest track came out because, boy, oof.
Oof.
All right.
But bad blood.
But yeah, gosh, indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 4 of these.
Bad blood.
What's the name of the song?
I know.
Oh. You're surprised I know
You're
it?
making
3,
a joke.
It's great.
6,
12.
12, and that's
18.
18. Thank you for the math. 18 plus 7, so that's gonna be what is that? 25? Is that what that is?
Yep. Okay.
25 damage, and was that a critical that I rolled?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right. Yeah, you stab him rightly.
In his face.
Not in his face, but meanly.
Uh,
You cut a ripping blow across his chest.
Thank you.
You see greenish blood come out.
Oh.
Grayson Hale.
Okay, so there's a balcony outside.
Yes.
Okay. I want to. I see he's going upstairs. Thawne seems like he's starting to get up.
Hey.
I'm gonna give you this guy
Yeah.
because I am going to jump out the window, grab the balcony,
Light it on fire.
pull
These
myself
bitches.
up. You know, because I'm a very
He's
strong
just
boy.
exercising.
I'll make an athletics check if you want me to,
Uh-huh.
and then get up to the next floor, and then.
Okay.
And I assume that's one movement to do all that.
So you're going to zip outside the balcony and basically kind of clamber
Yeah.
up to the balcony above you on the
Yeah.
floor above. Yeah. All right. Give me an athletics check. Yes, please.
All right, I'll give you
Yes, please.
that guy.
Yeah.
That's nice, Tom.
No, I
Oh,
just. Not helping.
Is
Oh,
this
that's
what you-
cruel.
is this
Oh, that's just mean.
okay? I'll just.
Thank you. Yeah, good thing I needed that. So that's a 26.
Mumble
Oh, you
con.
just said 26, girl, aren't you?
Yeah,
Whoa. Copycats.
yeah. I just.
That's my number.
You just seem so cool, and I don't
But
understand.
baby, now we got bad
I
blood.
just don't understand why we can't just shake it off. So I use my first I use my movement to do some really cool. I'm a very strong boy, and I'm not wearing armor, so I'm even stronger. It's
true.
When I held down.
Well, I don't know if you're stronger. You're just lighter.
Yeah. No, if you've seen Dragon Ball Z, you take it off, you become
That's
stronger.
true. But your hair's not blonde. So.
Yeah. Not yet, because I haven't gone Super Saiyan yet.
Make it blonde. You can
I
do
think
it.
as a
Just
shapeshifter,
make
you
it
could probably do
blonde.
it.
I don't want to.
Damn it.
So
it every day.
so
Kung
let me
Fu,
throw
go
this
Super
at you.
Saiyan.
Here's how this plays out, right? Which is you run out onto the balcony here and leap up towards the next balcony. Now it's quite the ceilings here are very tall, right? So it's quite a ways up, and you reach up, but you don't have a lot of momentum leaping straight up, right? And you just barely get one hand on the lip of the ledge of the balcony. And you actually feel like it's a little dusty, it's a little crumbly, not crumbly so much, but it's clearly like they don't sweep out here or whatever. It's a bunch of cigarette ash and butts and things like that. And you feel your hands beginning to slide. And and you look up and you see two purple toes kind of like stick out all of a sudden over the edge of the through the there are columns of the balcony here, right? And all of a sudden these two purple boots kind of stick out, and then you see this really shaggy redheaded guy with a cigarette looking down, and his jaw's kind of like hanging open, and he's like,
Little help?
and he's like, I got you, bro. And he puts his cigarette in his mouth, and he reaches down. Now, this guy looks like he must be like either a trained dancer or acrobat or whatever. And he grabs onto you with both hands, and he's like, going up, and he just wings you
Yeah.
up over onto the other
Wings
balcony.
you.
And we'll give you another 20 feet on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you land out there with your single move. So he kind of flings you up. You do a perfect like somersault in the air, land on your feet on the balcony. You're starting to second guess your choice to wear heavy armor all the time
Yeah.
because suddenly
Feels
you find
very
yourself
good.
freed.
I'm gonna
I get why Avril's always
double
doing
move.
flips onto things.
Yeah.
Flying
So much
Grayson.
easier. I'm the Flying Grayson.
Ah.
Flying Grayson.
Don't have your parents die now.
I'm gonna.
Spoiler alert.
Jesus. So I'm gonna then double move to get within 5 feet of him. That's
Okay.
yeah. I can just stand basically across from Avril.
All right.
Hey.
Like that.
Yep.
Pulling
Ava.
his tail.
Yoink it.
So I'm still on the balcony, I guess, or nearer. I moved closer to where he was.
Oh, did
before.
you? Okay.
That was my thought.
She
process.
shimmied.
So I
She
could see.
shimmied on the outside.
You're probably
Shimmy,
more
shimmy.
here because that's 30 feet from where you were.
Okay, and is he near a window?
Wait, that's how Grayson got in there, right?
You can hit
Well,
Grayson.
Grayson went out on the balcony.
It's a
We're
great.
both right next to him.
But it's a great tradition to fire magic and also hit Grayson.
Because you like it.
No.
You're
I-
like, hit me.
Yeah. Hit me, I'll start a fire.
I'm
Oh,
not.
Yeah, baby.
I'm not Jordan's character from my home game. Jordan Pridgeon.
You have a home game you don't invite us to?
It's
Wow.
over now.
Cruel.
So was our friendship.
Yeah.
How interesting. What a coincidence.
Oh my God, guys! She finally said we were friends.
I don't deny that IRL. Oh, man. All right, now we know what's the fuck up.
Do we?
You know,
You guys are on stairs,
those
right?
two hot dogs. I don't
I'm not. I'm in the hallway.
understand how those come into play.
I think they're balconies, maybe?
This
Yeah.
waffle,
That's
two
definitely
hot dogs
a
and a
waffle.
waffle. That's a Cincinnati special.
We're already in a transmission.
So you might be able to
He's trying to draw a
sling
beef
a lightning
case
bolt
in
in there,
there.
but there's no way that you're going to be able to
Beef
pinpoint a
quesadilla?
lightning bolt that's not going to affect either Grayson or Avril.
You
One
can
of them
hit
is
Grayson.
one of them is going to have to take a hit.
Could
Don't do a hit.
I roll a dex save if she warns me to like dodge?
You're going to get whoever gets hit by this is going to get a saving throw regardless.
Yeah, you'd have to take a dex.
It's dex?
Yeah.
You can hit Grayson.
Do me. I've got a high dex.
I got health.
I mean, I haven't been hit yet.
You still take damage, even if you make the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
How
How many dice do you have for it?
It's 3d10.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm a sweet, fragile baby.
I want to.
51.
Yeah, I was shimmy. I'm around here somewhere, I suppose. But
On the
I want to
second hot dog.
continue until I see them in the window, and I would probably go Barshala, and then I'd go, oh wait, hold on, and then I want to go inside. Let's see, where was I?
These are 10 feet squares,
One,
though. They're not.
Oh, they're
5
10
Yeah,
feet?
they're 10 feet squares.
Oh, then I'm not going
And
there.
we're-
You really switched it up
And we're
on us.
a floor above you.
Oh my.
Listen.
Okay. Then I can only move 3 squares.
Yeah.
So I'm like here, like, so shall I get ready? Because I can't see them.
Okay. So you're gonna double move to there.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ooh, I'm about to be punched in the face. You know, you should just use your attack because this guy's gonna pummel the shit out of me anyway. Oh, I guess
Alright.
he doesn't have a weapon, does he? Not that we've seen.
Some demon shit going on.
I mean, he's got demony eyes, but
He's still gonna hit Grace, and he's the last one to hit him, though.
All right.
I'm in front of him.
That's also true.
I'm in his
So,
way.
can I borrow the PHB again for a moment?
I don't know. Are you gonna do it to hurt me?
To hurt you? No.
To kill me?
Oh.
To seduce me into the ways of evil?
He tried that earlier. It didn't work on you.
Oh, we can't do it again?
Let me make my pitch now that I'm
thing?
here.
No, that
while
he
while we're
can't
on these
do.
stairs, let me just make a pitch again.
Yeah.
You, me, evil, let's do it.
Let's do
It's
it.
the time.
Listen, now that we're on stairs, I feel
We've got health benefits.
All right.
Well.
As in that if you join, you don't die.
Ooh, look at this chicken sandwich. That looks good.
All right. I don't know if this is gonna work.
I don't support Chick-fil-A just because I don't eat fast food.
Oh, but also they're under new ownership now, so
Oh.
you don't have to hate them anymore.
I still don't eat fast food.
I've never had Chick-fil-A, fun fact.
Me neither.
Holy
I
shit,
never
you're missing
once.
out. It's
Yeah.
good.
Actually,
grew
I
up in
think
it. Yeah.
I did have it once. I don't remember.
I feel like if you
It caused me to black out.
Yeah.
Do you want to hang on to that?
No.
Okay.
So once again,
That's
Misty
daunting.
Step, bam, 30 feet away.
Oh, right, yeah. How many spell slots does this guy have?
And that's a good question. And then he double moves.
I just want to know how many slots he has, honestly.
Tell me about your slots.
Listen, dude. How many
So-
slots do you get?
He continues to run, as it were. Thawne, you are finally conscious. It is now
Oh,
your
thank
turn.
the shit, Lord.
I'd take a Diet Coke.
I'll take a water, please.
Can you, can you have Dom make me coffee?
I'm so sorry! I feel like I've really ruined a lot of... Oh, wait.
That was
This
me.
is
Oh,
what
thank
you
you.
want.
Yes,
This is what
appreciate
you
it.
want.
Thank you. Oh, and I need a stir stick if you have a mechanical pencil on you.
Listen, I have this one I used earlier. It worked great.
It's dry now.
No, throw that away.
What?
Look at that.
The eraser was gone. It's not ruined.
It smells great.
Dude, don't smell it.
It's
All
just
right.
coffee. You guys are freaks.
Thawne.
I can only stand up. That's half my movement, and then 1, 2, 3. I don't really know where
Now,
he
here's the
is.
thing. If you want to spend a bump, I'll let you stand up for a bump for free.
Okay.
I'm
But
out of bumps.
You could do a
Even-
cool, like, kip move or something like that.
even then, I don't know where he is. Like, I was just so out of it that everybody rushed past me, and I'm like, what happened? Like, is there a window here that I can see up into the floor? Like, what is this area?
Oh, this is open. This is wide open, right? This goes down to, like, this is a central area where the stairwell goes around the central area, right?
Okay.
So this is an open
Interesting.
spiral staircase that goes up and up and up and down and
This
down
whole
and down.
thing? Oh.
Well, this square that you're on, right? This hallway that you've sprinted down to. Somewhere down here is his office, and that's like.
So,
She said it again.
can I use a bump to stand up, and then is there a chandelier I can swing on to get up here?
Well, that's gonna be a second bump.
Right. I'm down for that.
Okay. You're gonna have to make an acrobatics check on that.
Always copying me.
Did you do it already?
Jump through a window
Yeah,
like I
where have
did.
you been?
I was out of it.
And you're blessed, so you get a D4 on this.
Oh shit, I'm still blessed.
Yeah. Everyone's still blessed.
I haven't gotten to use the
Am I in
blessing yet.
trouble? What did I do? Dom's mad at me, guys.
What happened?
I don't know. But I'm really scared.
What happened, Tom? What?
Why do we have a Dom cam yet?
He's
Why
giving
was
us a-
this not happening?
Giving us an evil eye.
This is the best faces.
Okay, here we go. Oh god, it's
Hey,
awful.
that's terrible roll
Wait,
you got there, buddy.
You never told me what I needed to make.
Did you ever get a reroll?
Oh, I did. Didn't I?
Yes.
I believe you did get a reroll.
Is this mine? No, it's yours.
It's 9.
9.
I don't remember using it.
Das geht nicht.
Did I take it?
Did you?
No. I would never do that.
Unless I did use it, I don't remember using it. I remember using Lucky for something, and I haven't rolled anything since then. Let's pretend I have that reroll. Right? Because I
Did
don't.
you get one? Oh, you didn't get a reroll. You got inspiration.
Oh, that's right. Oh, can I? Well, I can't use that now, can I?
Nope.
But what you're saying, I mean, you're pretty dexterous.
I'm not that dexterous. It's only +3. I assume a 10 doesn't make it.
So a 10 doesn't put you in front of him, right? You did spend a bump on this, so I'm not gonna like totally screw you on this, but you swing across and you mistime it and you end up back here behind him,
Okay, that's fair.
right? So if you'd gotten more in the neighborhood of like 14, 15, you'd be closer. Like I mean, if you could roll a 26, like the good people who play this game.
I am not one of those.
But yeah, a 10 gets you there, but it puts you. I'll actually put you on the corner here, so you're within 30 feet.
Dope. Nope.
No, that's there. So like a single move, you might be able to catch up to him.
Okay, fair.
But that's where you end up. Which,
Cool.
considering where you started from,
Very true. I'll take it.
not bad. All right, Avril, it is now your turn.
Oh, I like lay down. I take a little nap. It's like a lot of running.
High or low?
Hello.
You said low? Okay.
What just happened?
Nothing happened.
Oh God.
What was if I didn't get that? What do I fall asleep like hanging off the balcony or something? And I
Yeah,
fall?
that's my traditional DM roll for who falls asleep, and you beat it, so you're okay. You get to stay in the
Okay.
game.
Wow. Good to
Yeah.
know about that.
There's a nice lightning storm going on outside. It's very soothing.
It is.
The weather
That's
has
very
cooled down quite a
calming.
bit.
Yeah.
It's really alleviating a lot of your fears about all the smoke that's pouring out of this half of the building right now.
Can you make it rain too? Because this is gonna burn down pretty
Make
quick.
it rain. No, I'll go ahead and how did it get so far ahead?
Misty
can
step.
teleport.
Misty step every turn.
Yeah, how many spell slots does he have?
I can tell you.
Really? You would
Will
just
you?
tell us?
You'll
Cool.
tell us?
Dope.
Or is it like I could
It's
tell
going to
you?
be depressing, but I can
Oh.
tell you.
I gotta know now. 15.
He has 7 spell slots.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not that many.
See, base.
He's only missed a
Compared
step
to what I
twice, I
said.
believe.
No,
3
times.
times.
3 times?
Yeah.
All right, then you got 4 more. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading this wrong. He has 9 spell slots.
All right. Well, that's gonna keep happening.
Well, I'm out of bumps. So
Really? I've got a bunch of rerolls over here.
Can I have? Can I have some?
No, you roll 26 all the time. You don't need my help.
And you're blessed.
I am blessed. Hashtag blessed. I wish can we have that up on the screen at any time we're blessed? Can we get a hashtag blessed on the overlay?
Yeah, Dom.
I would really like that.
Work on that. Work on that, buddy. Thanks.
Also, whenever Havana's speaking, can you just have a little placard above her head that says 4 better than Taylor Swift?
Yes, I would
Plus
also
4.
like that.
Or Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift
If it
plus
could
4.
be like a neon kind of like flashing GIF.
If we could just cook that up in After Effects or something.
Yeah.
I mean you.
Can you do that right now?
Could you do it now?
You're not doing anything else, are you, Dom?
You have like 3 computers over there. You can make it happen.
You're not busy.
Dom,
What do you do here?
Dom,
Hack it
do
up.
something.
Hack it up.
He's making
also,
the face again.
Can I get a stir stick?
We're making
Listen,
such good
I'm
TV.
out of coffee.
Looking for a stir stick.
Are we?
Dom, I want some of those
Bye,
multigrain
Dom.
crackers.
Dom has left the building.
And he's taking
That
the
chair
chair.
belongs to the studio. Please bring
All
it
right,
back.
We're off the rails now, folks.
Um.
Your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so 10, 20, 30.
At least he didn't bring his dog to the studio.
30.
That's so
Ugh, that
gauche.
Harold.
Gosh.
I guess
I will double move to get around the corner, and then I'll throw one of my spare daggers at him.
Okay, so
I think I instinctively
so
like
bonus
just
action
flinched when it
dash,
combined.
double move
That's
gets you to here.
Sure, yeah. And then I'm just gonna try and hit him from
Zink.
a
Hashtag blessed.
distance, and he's facing away from me too. So. Fuck my dick. That's just a regular old dagger. So, let's see. That's a 4. It's a 12. Doesn't hit.
12 does not hit.
But I do lose that dagger.
Yeah.
Silver
yeah.
lining.
So
I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Don't
Merrick,
get bit.
thanks. Oh, I hope it's a bum.
for the
all right,
10.
Grayson Hale, your turn.
Can someone who has reach move me 30 feet?
I thought reach was a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant the in-game ability of
Yeah,
having
it's like,
reach. I was like,
what?
what?
Okay.
A very long stick to move you,
Just
my
asking
friend.
someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, on my turn now.
The Merrick gives the table a bump.
Thank you, Merrick. Saving the day, saving the day.
Thank you.
3. I don't know how much day saving there is when I get one too.
Oh, can I?
No, you don't.
Can,
It says the table here. The table.
Oh, it.
after seeing
meant,
Thawne do his swinging, is it possible that I use my movement to grab the chandelier that's already swinging and get in front of him.
It is swinging this way.
Yeah, but
The wrong way.
I'm gonna.
I love it though. Let's do
But
it.
as
Oh,
I
but he
grab
is
it,
right
it's gonna
next-
rotate.
Right.
No, I don't know.
It's gonna rotate because it's
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
He's
I-
a hefty
So you're
boy.
gonna use the 2nd half of your move to try and do that? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? Mhm. All right. Well, give me an athletics check. Yeah, like I said, you're looking for a DC 14 to.
They're mine now.
Whoa, oh, all right.
Ooh, he did throw him two.
He's made a donation or donation to Barshala.
Oh.
Three.
Take it graciously.
So what was it? DC 14
is what you're looking for.
It's pretty close. It's gotta be close, right?
12.
Okay. High or low?
Low.
Bad news for you. All right. So
That seems okay.
you cross over to there. You don't get within reach of him. And also at this particular moment, I'm spending one of my bumps because 2 ninjas drop in from the ceiling.
What? We could have called upon ninjas this whole time?
When he said "attend me," you're thinking that he was talking to these guys.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So they are going to attack you, which is
They're pretty cute, though.
pretty cool.
This seems like
Bring
the
it.
best case scenario that you came up to the front and then get attacked. This seems like the best thing that could have happened.
He
Actually.
doesn't have a weapon.
All right.
Oh wait, yeah, what's your armor class now without armor?
He doesn't know.
If you're
We're
10
about
plus
to
your dex
find
now.
out.
Okay.
This
Oh,
is-
no.
This is not good.
What's wrong?
It's 9.
It's 9? Wait, how come mine's 15 and yours is...
I'm not wearing armor.
I'm wearing very light armor.
Which is better than
All right.
nothing.
Here's
I
the
guess.
first round of attacks.
Oh shit!
Go for it.
Whoa, wait.
All right. Well, one of them's
That's-
been nat 1, so that doesn't do anything.
One's a 1, one's a 20.
One of them's a 15. I'm assuming that hits you.
9 is better than 15.
Maybe it can't go
Oh,
below.
I actually might have made that jump. I forgot. Doesn't matter. Next time.
So that one does 8 points of damage to you
Okay.
with that stab. This is a crit. I have another 8-sider available to me. I surely do.
No one give him one.
All right, so that's 14 points of damage.
Fine.
And he channels some arcane energy into his blade. And so that was 14. You take an additional 10 points of damage.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just doing some math.
Very good.
Doing a little mathing it up.
Oh,
And
Okay.
then was my move, my thing, a double, or was it my first move?
Well, my understanding was you used a single move to get up to here, and then you used the second piece of your move to swing across here.
All right, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Then I will. How many? I should know this by heart, but I don't. Let's see, it's probably that's the end of my turn because this is an action. Yeah, it's not a bonus. So yeah.
Yeah, and actually, because those guys came in on a reaction, I'm not going to have the other guy attacked. That was 2 hits. That feels like that's probably accurate, and one of them was a crit anyhow. So to be fair, for those guys to kind of spring from the shadows and assault you is not going to involve a second round of attacks from the other guy. But these are clearly well-trained ninjas.
Yep.
All right. Do you have a bonus action or anything you would like to use?
I would like to roll. What's the rule on concentration?
You have to roll, I believe it's like DC 5 plus whatever damage you took.
I think it's 10, but it's depending on how much damage you took. Whatever's like more or something.
Yeah, like if it's... can I see the players? Right? This is the one that I always screw up.
Wait, I can
Yeah.
look it up.
Because I know it's not like the straight damage you took, but
It's
no,
like half
it's
or
like
something
it's
like that.
some weird...
yeah.
Somebody in chat right now is screaming at us like, this is what it is!
Oh my god.
All right, concentration 203 to 204. This book has a lot of weird notes in it. Look at like the Book of Roses. What's that? Laws of Waterdeep? We can ignore those.
All right. Laugh.
Taking damage. Whenever you take damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. So it's a con save. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. But it's
Okay.
individually, right?
Yeah. So DC 16 con save. And
Thank you for the resub.
You didn't take 32 points.
Yeah, it's per hit.
yeah. Oh, per hit.
It's per hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You roll twice, but I think it's 10 and then.
it'd be 10 both times then, because because one was, if it's half, the one was 15 or 14 was the highest one, so half of that. So it would be 10. But
Okay, make 2 DC.
Sure.
DC 10
right.
Constitution saves.
Constitution
should be
save.
relatively easy.
yeah, pretty easy for me.
The Mark
Three.
resubs.
Thanks for the
And then-
Oh, I
resub.
can feel that reroll coming
X2.
my way. Yeah.
I wouldn't hold hope for that.
Good. And then just make it, because I realized I have Aura of Protection, which whenever you or a friendly player within 10 feet makes a saving throw, the creature gains bonus of the same throw equal to your Charisma modifier. So I get, not only was this a con, but I added my con and my Charisma modifier. So
Dirty. All right.
Yeah.
Very good. You make your concentration saves. And
everyone's still blessed.
You're not using a bonus action for anything.
Oh, that's what that was for.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't
Awesome.
want you to lose your blessed.
Thank you.
Ava.
Is he by a window?
I think you're gonna have to spend a bump to make that a window shot.
I'll do that.
But you might be able to like come in through one of these above windows and.
I mean, I figured I can come right here.
Uh-huh.
And then 120 feet is the range.
Yeah, that's easy. It's really a question of like, can you get the angle on them? So sure.
And now
Okay.
you don't even have to hit Grayson.
Right? I know. I want to go right there so I can get those guys.
Oh, everybody. Dirty.
Yes. Sir Shala, now! I yell at her.
You see the lights begin to change from white to oh.
There it is. I'm gonna roll damage all
Okay.
the way. I just really wanted to roll a die.
Nice.
19.
Thank you.
All right. And the DC is what?
15.
15.
Yes.
So the blue one is Ravendare, and the other two are the ninjas. So the ninjas, that guy makes it.
Aw.
This was a 2,
Oh, okay. I like that better.
and he makes it. I'm gonna reroll the ninja since I got a ninja reroll here that I can spend.
Yeah, save the ninjas.
Save the ninjas. And the ninja, it's a DC 15. Mm-hmm. Yeah, their dex is pretty good. So yep.
Well,
so all 3 of them make it.
They take 8. They
Thanks
still take 8.
to chat. All right, noted. Very
What do
good.
you want to save ninjas, chat? I mean, what did ninjas
Wasn't
ever
19
do
divided by 2?
for you?
Yeah.
Megan, how much damage you do? 19?
19.
Divided by 2 is 9.
They take 9
19?
damage.
Oh, I was thinking of it as 16. Yeah, they take 9 damage.
All right. Very good. He takes 9
Yellow
damage,
after the
huh?
blue
That's
is
not
very
good.
disorienting.
Yes, take 9 damage. Much better
Noted.
than 8.
Tech 9 damage.
All right.
She pulls out a Tech
green in here
9
now.
and just.
The Merrick
Color of
gives
the storm.
Grayson
Yeah!
resub reroll.
Yay, thank you.
Not Tom. Oh,
I have terrible
He
depth
tried to
perception.
change it, but I wouldn't let him.
No, he can change it.
to what?
To Tom.
Oh,
No! Tom has 4.
I got 4 left.
It's fine.
he good, he
I'm
good.
planning to use them. All right. So.
Rob hasn't even had one this whole time.
Yeah!
It's because he's not wearing a costume.
That's true, I don't
Let's
deserve it.
see. Is there something cool
They're not
that I
helping
want
your
to
cause.
do here?
Is she?
100%.
100.
Yeah, all right. So, he books it another 30 feet, and then behind, he turns
That was
around, he turns this way, and he specifically looks over at you and says, "You're not the only one who contains the power of the elements." And he raises a fist in the air.
He throws water at me.
And then suddenly there's this column of sleet and snow. Which
Whoa, we weren't
descends
too far off.
down.
Rude.
Yeah. And there's this huge slick of ice
He's
which
making it snow!
fills up the staircase behind him.
It doesn't affect.
Oh, I missed
Doesn't
tack.
affect
Ava at all.
anybody.
This is what tack would do. It's ice skate us.
Yeah, that's it.
Aw.
Well,
Some motherfuckers always try ice skate uphill.
Too bad I can jump real far.
Oh, yeah.
So and then he turns to the two ninjas and he says, "Dispatch the little one. She should be easy pickings."
Bitch, have you not noticed how many times I stabbed your ass?
Have you not paid attention?
Have you not
So,
felt my wrath,
uh,
you ding dong?
Are they moving? Oh no, they're still within.
They're still within your threat range. Yes. So they're going to team up on Avril here.
What?
Yep.
One of them has disadvantage.
Okay. On all attack rolls or just a single attack?
Just a single attack roll.
All right. You wanted to make it the first one?
How many attacks do they get?
Yes.
They're well-trained ninjas.
So am I. Sir, where's my multi-attack?
All right. So this is it.
Let's see. Whenever, I don't have my. This is whenever a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against that creature.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah.
X Redemption changed that?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't impose disadvantage anymore?
No.
You can
No.
make a melee
That's
attack
probably
instead?
better in this
Yeah.
case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
awesome.
So he's certainly going to trigger that action.
Okay.
I think his action goes off first, and then you get to make your attack.
Sure.
So he is attacking armor class 21.
I mean, listen.
I mean, you know, you never know if you're gonna hit the rest of the way.
I'm gonna punch him.
Wait, what? Oh, I see.
So that's 8 points.
Of damage.
Yep. But also he channels some arcane energy through his blade. So you took 8, 4, and 11 more. So that's 19 total.
He punched my sister. I didn't like that. I punched him back. An 18.
Hey, cut it out!
18, I'm sure hits.
Okay.
And then
18 does hit, yes.
All right, and then I am going to spend a second level slot to smite him with this hit.
Whoa.
4, 10,
This is where the damage really comes through.
13, 14 damage.
14 damage. All right.
My bare hand.
That does kill him.
Oh!
They get 2 attacks,
Don't touch my sister!
but they have 14 or less hit points.
No, he'd already been damaged by her
Yeah, lightning.
lightning storm.
I'm still mad.
That's okay. The other guy is going to attack you.
But Grayson just killed his friend.
Yeah, he's not afraid of you. All right. So that is armor class 25. Yes.
Fuck you.
So that's 12 points of damage.
Anything else?
Yep. Arcane energy gets channeled through the blade. Zank. So
Zinc is not a onomatopoeia.
10 more points. So that's 22 total on that hit.
I can't use a reaction again.
Are you still conscious?
Everybody gets one.
Yeah,
Okay, then he will attack you a second time. That is armor class 17.
it hits me.
All right. He cannot channel energy further, but he does do 11 points of damage to you.
I'm 1 under.
All right, you crumple.
Shit.
Noted.
Fucking bitch ass ninjas.
All right, very good. He gets one last attack.
What the?
Yep. And he is going to spend that against Grayson.
Go for it.
Armor
Hits.
class, yes, armor class hits.
My armor class is 9.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
That's where that life happens. So, those are the ninjas. I'm going to represent them here.
Thank you, Dr. Fast Painting
Well, that
Clinic.
was those guys, right? Yep. All monsters have gone to heaven. Thawne.
Gone to heaven. Oh boy. Well, Avril just went down in front of me. And that's probably more important than chasing this guy, I think.
You think?
I mean, I don't really care about this book. So I'm gonna do a medicine check to stabilize her.
Okay.
That's been my inspiration.
All right.
Is this just a DC like 10 or something?
Yeah. A medicine check to stabilize her. Honestly, if you're spending your action, I don't think you have to make a medicine check to do it.
Oh,
I could be
okay.
wrong about that. Do you have any ranks in medicine?
I have a +2, but I'm not skilled in it. I'm not
Oh,
proficient
okay.
in it.
If you spend your action to stabilize her, you stabilize her.
Okay, cool. Done.
So
All
what
right.
does that mean? I'm at 1?
You're just not dying.
Yeah, you're just
Still
unconscious.
at negative hit points. You're unconscious.
Okay.
But you're not running the risk of actually bleeding out.
Okay.
All right. So Thawne stabilizes you. Yeah, I don't know if you have any healing potions that you could feed her.
I have
Oh.
some.
If I could use one of hers.
I don't know if I would have brought it or not.
Oh,
All right.
I don't think I do.
So Avril, you're unconscious this round. Grayson, what would you like to do?
I don't like what this guy just did. So I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend a bump to do something super Hong Kong, and I'm going to pick him up by his neck, and I want to throw him at the guy who's running away.
So you're going to throw the ninja guy?
Yeah.
Or the dead guy?
The ninja guy.
Okay. All right. It's going to be your attack roll opposed by his just straight up dexterity, I would say.
Okay.
And he's at +4 on his
There's
dexterity
two more.
check.
There's 2 bumps for that.
All right. Oh, well, I'm going to use 2 bumps of mine.
You very well too.
Oh yeah.
It's a good time to use it.
All right.
Wait, he still has to roll, so he could roll crappy. Well,
I
he
got
did.
a 14. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to reroll that.
Oh, it's a nat 1. Oh, God.
I'm pretty happy with the 23 that I've got.
Okay. Yeah. That did better than whatever I probably rolled. There's no need to bring it up or ever talk about what it is.
All right, you attempt to grab the guy and toss him at Ravendare, who is escaping. He eludes your grab. I'm gonna say the cool ninja move that happens here is like you go to grab for him and he turns into smoke, and then he pops up next to you in a different spot,
Okay.
but still within your reach. So. Well tried, but not successful. Ava.
Okay, that window still pretty close to him, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I want to cast some lightning on that guy, that big jerk guy. What a big jerk guy that guy
Okay.
is.
Thanks for the resub, Dr. Foss Painting Clinic.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it happens. It's
Okay.
cast.
DC 15 is what we've established. Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. He makes it.
Well, 8 plus
you-
4.
I mean, you're stable, but did you do a death save? Because if you get a 20, you get back up. Or is that?
I didn't. It wasn't my turn. Oh, and we skipped my turn.
You can try to get a nat 20 and see if you get your hit point back. Okay.
Let's see, I rolled 19 again, which will
Okay.
put me
9
at-
more. He's
Yeah.
not looking good. All right. That brings us to the top of the round. Dr. Foss Painting Clinic gives their resub reroll to Garav.
I got one!
And
I
they
did
say,
it.
don't waste it.
It's like a backhanded gift right there.
I'm not sure what that means, but there we are.
Yeah.
All right. So, first of all, let's do
give me the reroll?
ninjas versus Grayson. Oh, you actually want the coin. All
It
right.
worked.
Ninja.
You summoned it.
Did.
All right. So,
Thank you, Kasha.
that's it's going to hit because that's armor class 17.
Yep.
So, that's 11 points.
Oops.
And he channels energy. So that's 20 points total.
Okay. Can I use my reaction before it hits, or simultaneously? Because that's going to knock me unconscious, but I have a reaction. Is that not going to... It's up to you.
It depends on the reaction, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it depends upon the reaction.
Well, it would be Channel Divinity Rebuke the Violent, where I force him to make a Wisdom saving throw, and on a fail, he takes all that damage as radiant damage to himself. and like I think I still get the hit, but he also gets the hit.
Oh.
So it's like as he's going
Okay.
down. That's kind of cool.
He takes a damage equal to damage dealt.
I mean, if the reaction is, does it say as what's the triggering condition that it says?
It just says that immediately after an attack. So yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but I think it's reasonable to let you use your ability. So, all right, you're going to cause him to take 20 points of divine damage when he strikes you with his damage. Okay, cool. So that feeds back into he
He has
plunges
to make
his
a
blade into you.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and the DC is what?
The DC would be my spell DC, which is not very high. It is 12. Unless this counts as a luck stone, the stone of luck, but that's no.
All right. You rolled a 3.
Do what you gotta do.
So we got 2 left.
God.
Yes.
Wow.
Use another one. Go for it.
Yeah,
Still a 3.
Go for it.
you could still have it.
Yes.
Things are looking up.
One more. How bad could it be?
I mean, yeah, you couldn't possibly.
One more. One more. Wait, what the hell is that?
I will use my last one
Yes!
to try and save this guy. 3, 3, and 2 so far.
Couldn't possibly be any worse.
You should maybe throw that dice away.
The bamboozle of the
4
century.
plus 4 is 8. And it's a DC 12.
Is that true?
Right.
He takes 20 radiant damage.
All right. He takes 20 radiant damage. It, the divine might of Torm blows back into his body. His eyes.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's
Don't hit
you're
my
going into
sister.
dice jail.
Get in there.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you. I'll just put that there. And this guy is literally melted by the power of Torm as you crumple to your knees and expire. Yes.
Expire.
All right. Ava. Wait. Yeah. No, that was the monster. That was him. That was the Ninjago. Ninja gets destroyed. Ravender feels like he's getting the better of the situation here. 20, 30. Just does a double move. Doesn't have to do anything else fancy. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So now, Thawne, it's your turn.
Well, it looks like I'm paying medic today, because
Don't worry about me.
don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
well, go kill the guy. Or do whatever you want.
I'm gonna help my friend. I'll stabilize him as well.
Guys, he said he was my friend. It's on screen.
I never denied it.
Oh, the audio cut out right there.
Oh, weird. Yeah, the audio, somehow we
record.
blanked on that.
No
Yeah,
record.
strange.
Sorry.
All right.
Ava, it's all up to you.
Yeah, so
You're allowed.
so unfortunately, Avril is unconscious and Grayson is. Well, you can try and. Yeah, I guess you can make another death save to try and get a nat 20.
But if he gets a 1, does that mean?
I don't know.
That's what I'm like. If there's
This is all
no,
pretty weird.
if there's no like.
I think yeah, you can still roll to get. You don't get the negative effects. You just can keep rolling to wake yourself up.
Interesting.
I believe that's the rule.
So you are unconscious. Is there something that you had in mind, some ability that you wanted to bring to play?
Nothing I can do
No.
while unconscious.
Okay, Ava, what would you like to do?
So there's so many windows in here. I mean, wow.
It's well
right?
lit. A lot of natural lighting.
Yeah.
Skylight.
Honestly, this is the central area, of the building, and most of the front facade is windows. So sure.
Great. Koshala, that window.
Oh, I'm out of rerolls now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. You spent 4 on that ninja.
I know. I thought it was gonna work on at least 1 or 2 of them.
And
love it.
it's fine because he would have taken half anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The heist of the century. We pulled it off.
Okay.
All right.
10.
Oh.
Give me another 10.
Another 10, another 10.
Well, 9 is
Nine.
pretty good. 19. And 10.
Oh, it's 29.
29. Yes.
He gone.
Failed
He
it.
gone.
Wait, bump up the DC.
He's gonna die.
Can I do
either
that
way.
now? Still? Make it.
Yeah, I haven't made
He
the
has
roll
a roll
yet.
as-
You could declare.
17. Ugh.
But I'm going to use my 2 bumps.
That's fair.
So
Toast
it's
them. Toast
equal.
them.
To cancel it out.
I mean, but still. Yeah.
So it's DC 15 is what we're looking at, right?
Well, 17.
Come on, that one. That's what we need.
But I've got
I
plus
bumped
2.
it up.
If it's 17, I got plus 2. 9. Oh no. It's a what kind of save?
Dex,
It's
right?
Dex, yeah.
9 plus 5 is 14.
Yes! Yes!
All right.
What happens
So,
when you mess with Marshala?
all right. Lightning bolt shoots down through the window and incinerates. Not incinerates here, but strikes. Ah! And you see when the lightning bolt fully engulfs him, you see his horns light up and his eyes like roll into the back of his head, and it looks like he has long clawed fingers and cloven hooves. But then, as the pulse of energy leaves his body, he collapses to the floor, and with his last gasp of breath, he says, "You fools, it's already begun."
Ew.
I didn't hear nothing. I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Nice work, Ava.
Unconscious.
All right,
all
so
due to Boss Shaw.
Ravin Dare and his ninja associates have been dispatched.
I want to
I
go
killed the
over
ninjas.
here and
I killed
cure
the
these
ninjas.
guys.
With my bare hands.
I stabbed that guy a lot.
Yeah.
Stabbed him many times. That big boy.
I think I still have some slots. Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Avril here.
Okay, basically just decide how many slots you're going to burn off so that we...
I'm just going to do one each. I don't think I
one
have
each.
much more than
Alright,
that. Yep.
Very good. So you guys are back in the action.
Wait, what? How many? hit points?
Number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus my my spell casting ability, which is 4. So where's my 8? 7 plus 4, 12. And for you,
It's 11.
8 plus 4. Right. You get the 12. You get the 11.
I get
Listen,
the 11.
I failed math in college, so true story.
All right, so you kind of tend to their wounds. You're kind of getting up, gathering your senses or whatever. What happened to Ravin Dare? You look over, and you can see, it is up the stairs and whatnot. You see a figure hunched over Ravin Dare.
I'm gonna go over there.
And as you come around the corner,
Is the ice patch still there?
and look up, that has melted away.
Okay.
Him having, been dispatched causes that magic to expire. And you come around the corner and you see the woman with the gray cloak with the fur trim in white, like leaning over, and she.
Your mama?
It looks
No,
like
my
looks like
mom.
she is flipping through
Sudaria?
the red leather.
Sundaria?
No, the other one.
The
one you
other
thought was
woman.
yours.
Oh, Talia. Okay.
It looks like she's flipping through that red velvet book that he had in his hand.
Excuse me, that belongs to us. Can we have that, please?
Mama.
Well, I believe this is a matter that concerns all of us, Thon.
Did I tell you my name? I don't remember. What do you mean?
You all lied about your names, and then I gave my real name.
No, that was earlier.
Was it?
we?
Yeah.
I'm afraid there's strange deeds afoot in the city tonight, and I believe this book may help shed some light on what's happening.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe I can hold it, and we can go together to someplace and discuss this.
Certainly. Here, hold the book. Come with me. And she
Okay.
starts walking towards one of the balconies.
Well, let me go get my friends. Just a moment.
Yeah, get Avril. Bring Ava and Grayson here.
Guys, you okay? You ready to go?
Never better.
Also, is the building still on fire?
There is smoke coming up from below. You hear some sort of bucket brigade being organized.
Okay, cool.
or,
Someone's doing something about it.
Some bardic magic is being deployed to try and quell it, but they're like the region's office is on fire. Get over here.
Ava, you can't actually make it rain, can you?
Well, I mean, kind of. There's water nearby.
We're surrounded by water and water deep, and
It has to be a little closer than that.
oh, okay, all right. Well, the bucket brigade will do it. Let's
Maybe
go.
if you start crying,
If I start crying,
she can use your tears.
True.
okay.
That could be kind of interesting. I've never tried before.
All right. Well, I mean, how do you get me to just slap
Oh,
me?
just
I
talk
don't-
about his dad.
Oh, come on. Really? Now? You were near death a second ago. I saved your life.
I feel like Ava saved my life.
Well, I
feel
did
like-
heal her.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
I storm off.
I defended your honor. You were unconscious, but I killed a man who hurt you.
Thanks, Ava.
Welcome.
All right, so you eventually end up out on the balcony here with Talia, and she is standing surveying the rest of the city of Waterdeep. You have an amazing view here. You haven't really had a chance to fully appreciate it, but you're up on the 3rd floor and you're quite a bit above the city. But those spirals of smoke that you saw kind of curling up before, everybody give me either a perception check or intelligence investigation.
I'll use
You're all still blessed.
my bump.
Oh.
Well, you went unconscious.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait.
Oh, it
I don't want
did.
to use that. It won't matter.
But I feel it in my heart.
Yeah. I mean, in a general sense, you're all blessed.
Ooh. Wait. What was this again?
Perception.
Oh, okay, cool.
I perceive the
21.
shit out of all the things.
17.
Nope, I do the opposite of that. I'm too angry to perceive anything.
you're like heads down in this book.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what she was doing. I'm gonna look at all
is
the pages
this?
she looked at already.
This is my book now. I love books.
So Talia is standing there, and you can see that there's these individual plumes of smoke. Well, it almost looks like the smoke has become superheated, right? And
Okay.
kind of taken on this fiery glow. There's these wisps of it almost looks like gaseous flame or plasma that are reaching up
hell?
into the sky above the city. You would say 120, 180 feet above the regular level of the city. So quite a ways up into the air. And they're at the pinnacle of each of these plumes that are almost inverse cyclones of fire. You can see a very bright hot spot that looks like a flare, an enormous flare that's shedding off this reddish orange light. But the two of you are looking at those, and you can tell that it's something. It's not just like a bright point of light. It's some sort of object. And then you notice as you look closer at it that it appears to be spinning ever so slightly. It's turning ever so slowly, and you realize that they are humanoid forms that appear to be like burning with some sort of silvery flame. There are 9 of them.
What is that?
What's happening?
Well, I believe it's some sort of ritualistic human sacrifice. But that's not the worst of it. I've received a missive, and she kind of touches her cloak and pulls it back, and you can see that there's a Harper pin pinned inside. And she says, Lady Laryl has gone missing.
Who's Lady Laryl?
Lady Laryl Stormhand is the open Lord of Waterdeep.
Oh yeah.
What's open mean?
So there are 12 Lords of Waterdeep, but they are all masked except for one.
Oh.
And the idea being that you could encounter anybody on the street, and one of them might be a lord in their
Sure.
civilian guise, and suddenly the city watch would come in and apprehend you if you did something untoward or whatever. So they're the hidden Lords of Waterdeep, or the masked lords. But there's one lord whose identity is known, and that's Lady Laryl Stormhand.
What?
What does that mean for the city?
It means chaos is going to descend if this plot is not stopped.
Well, Look what we did without armor or weapons.
I had a
Hey, just saying.
How do we stop it?
Still got knocked out.
Every time I try and be cool, Avril. Every
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. Do you have any idea who might be behind this plot?
Ugh.
The cult of Asmodeus. That's who the demon we killed was working with.
That is concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who may be involved with this cult?
Apparently, it's in that book. Is all the people he's recruited.
All right.
Are there any interesting entries in this book?
So you flip through it. It has quite a list of various cult members, and she comes upon she flips through it. She comes upon one particular entry, and she says, "I did not realize he was involved."
Who is it?
It says here that Arathor Killraven has been funding much of the cult's activity.
Ah. He's part of this college? This Bardic college?
No, he is a very well respected and well connected lord here in Waterdeep.
Maybe we should pay him a
He's
visit?
a magic user of some prowess.
Do you know him personally?
I have had dealings with him where I cannot say that I know him personally. We do not travel in the same circles.
But he doesn't seem like the type to do this sort of thing.
If he has been turned to the will of Asmodeus, it is dire times for the city of Waterdeep indeed.
Is he a patron of the arts?
That's a good question. He is not a patron of the arts, no. If he were, I would know him better.
Then his turn is more than likely by choice and not through magical means.
That is even worse.
His name's in the book. It has to be. It's the only evidence we've got at this point, and unless there's any other names that speak to us, that this is the one we should go on.
She flips through and she says, well, there's a number of different students here at the college. Apparently, this was a major recruiting ground.
Yes.
Well, we must locate Arathor, put a stop to whatever he's begun this night.
But what about the city? What's happening?
I suspect the answer to what's happening will be found wherever Arathor is found.
All right.
How are you involved in all this?
I'm an agent of the Harpers.
But how did you come about that?
I've trained my entire life to become a Harper. Worked my way up through the ranks, traveled the Sword Coasts, up and down from one end to the other, across the broad lands here of Faerun.
When one of your agents turned up dead, you came to investigate.
When one of my agents turned up dead, I was contacted to follow up and investigate. I live here now in Waterdeep, where I try and monitor various goings-on and happenings, coordinate things. Unfortunately, he is not my first agent to have gone dead and missing.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That is why I felt I must turn to you.
Well, we should. Do you know where Killraven is? Do you know where his?
I know where his estate is.
That's a good start.
Yes.
Wait, how do you know who we are?
You've attracted some notice during your time here in
No
Waterdeep.
way.
I mean,
Well,
We're very discreet.
I ran through a plate glass window once. I was very
We started a fire 10 minutes ago. Oh.
Well, as you know, time is of the essence.
Yes, point the way and we'll head over there.
All right. It's a long night ahead of us, but fortunately, I think I know a shortcut.
Oh.
And with that, we will cut tonight's sessions. Hey everyone, this has been the
definitely in
Ironkeep
the series.
Chronicles. Big round of applause for Eric, mostly shit writers.
With the plate.
Yeah.
Our hero in the tin armor, Eric.
It's actually steel.
I was gonna say it's definitely not
Full on
10.
steel.
Eric is running a game
too.
here every Tuesday night, a D&D game, for the next 3 more weeks.
Yeah, 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks.
It's called The Lords of Greyhaven. It's Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. here. First one's already up on VOD on YouTube and all that stuff, so you can watch it there if you missed it, or you can watch it on the Twitch channel too. I think that went pretty well, and yeah, I'm excited to keep doing it.
Also, we're going to have a very special episode of Disorganized Play tomorrow at 3 o'clock Pacific, and Eric and I will be talking about his game and this game. So tune in tomorrow for a double dose of D&D action. That was a lot of acronyms, you guys.
Nice, you did it well.
So you can join us for that tomorrow at 3 Pacific.
And you can always follow me on all the social media at Mostly Shit.
It's always great to see some Saving Throw social media that is like Havana Rama, Double GXG, and mostly shit.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
Showing us all up, really.
That's right. Speaking of Havana Rama, Havana Mahoney!
Hey, guys. Let's see. You can follow me on Twitch, Vanna_Rama. I'm a full-time variety streamer over there, playing Vigi games.
You just did a 12-hour stream, didn't you?
Just did. It went super well. We broke a ton of records, and it was super amazing. So it
Played
can only
through
go down
Human
from
Fall
there.
Flat.
Yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, Eric played never mind, it's a whole story. It was hilarious. Check out the VOD. Or you can follow me on Twitter, Havana Rama. You can follow me over there. And then I will be a contestant on part 2 of the game show we're doing for Geek and Sundry on December 15th at 7 p.m. over at Geek and Sundry. So tune in for that. Becca will be hosting this time, and we'll have some cool guests. It'll be lots of fun. And yeah, I think I'll be on Hyper RPG tomorrow at 6 p.m. playing in the Gauntlet. So if you want to tune in for that.
Don't think they're going to go easy on you over there like I do here.
Oh.
They treat me really nice.
Wow.
You made your tank run around with 9 AC in tank.
Make you. I gave you the option to either go fully equipped or not, and you chose
I'm
not to.
We're like, let's go investigate
Yeah,
this
I
thing. We're all not, and then Gaurav was like, so we're changing out of our armor, right? I'm like, okay, I guess we
Wait,
are.
and then I said no.
Yeah.
And I continued to wear mine under my dress
Yeah.
and bring wave.
He made a very clear point that we weren't going to go in there with armor. All right, that's always worked out for us.
Always
All
listen
right.
to Avril. Is the
So
moral of the
tonight's
story.
fault is Gaurav Galati's
Yay,
fault.
I did it. It was my fault. Thanks, everybody.
No
It feels
worries.
great. You can follow me on Twitter at DoubleGXG and at twitch.tv/DoubleGXG as well. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be on Crit Juice with David Crennan.
Whoa.
He was-
All right, how's your liver?
Well, it's actually not Crit Juice. We're doing his Dungeon in a Box. We're doing his Dungeon in a Box campaign. So I'm not sure who the other players are. Might be Crit Juice people as well.
There's a couple.
Tom Fonz and Matt Koch. Holy crap, that's awesome. And maybe someone else. We'll see. Maybe it'll just be the 3 of us.
Maybe.
Shooting the shit. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. That's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Pacific.
Yes. On Saving Throw, right here.
Right here on Saving
Same
Throw.
bat time.
An electrifying performance tonight by Megan Gibbs Gallerman.
Thank you. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Megan Caves, and my name is spelled correctly right there. Right there, I'm pointing at it, I can see it.
Ooh, I wonder
Am I
if he-
pointing
Right.
at it?
No,
A little bit.
kind of.
Yours is above you. Oh, you're pointing at hers.
And you can catch the podcast that Gaurav and I and Jordan Caves Kellerman are a part of called Experience Pointers. Follow us on Twitter at EXP Pointers Pod. We talk about GM stuff. We had one come out this Tuesday. I think it was 7.
Yesterday, yep. 7 came out yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
That was
But if you're a Patreon backer,
you get 'em a week
$10 and
early.
up, you do get it a week early.
Yeah.
If you would like that. I don't know, what else do we do?
what was your latest episode about? What sort of
The
topics?
latest one was
7 was
character death.
Yeah, I
Yes.
believe it was character death.
I listened to it.
7, yeah, character death. So dealing as a GM, like how do you deal with it? When do you decide to do that? What do you do after the fact? All that sort of stuff.
And experiences we've all had.
I almost
Yeah.
killed 2 of you tonight.
Yeah, I also
Not
well,
even a little bit.
No.
Wow. Shut down.
We've been closer.
If you fucking killed me the day I got this outfit, I'd be so pissed. I just make the same exact character and give her a different name.
Yeah. That's what it's
Uvril Bard Stung.
Barstone.
Wow. We tune in next week where we find out what the donation level we have to hit in order to unlock Uvril Bard.
And Jason Mail.
Jason Mail. I like that.
Jason Mail.
Very good. Anything else you want to promo?
I think that's it.
All right, cool. Yes, it is that time of the week. It's that time of the month. I didn't really want to say that out loud. It's the end of the month. The beginning of the month is coming
We're
up.
all cycling together.
we played so much D&D together. We finally synced up.
Yes.
Where Patreon, your option to join in is a good time to jump into the Patreon since the beginning of the month is coming. So consider that as an option. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight. We had a terrific set of tips in the tip jar, and really, you guys unlocked a lot of cool stuff. I liked the Hong Kong theater, kind
That's
of
pretty
like
cool.
spend a bump and do something extra cool. I thought that was fun. So thank you so much for that. And some of the things will continue to play out next week like they typically do. So thanks to everyone who made a donation or shared us on social or however you support us. We appreciate your fandom and your enthusiasm and your passion. So thank you so much for that. Stick with us. We got much more to come the rest of the week. Big round of applause for Mr. Dom Zook, our founder, our visionary leader, our man who makes everybody happy in chat.
And
Makes
Havana's
coffee, too.
personal coffee blend.
It's really good with although the stir stick that I got in mine, like,
It was a
No good?
pen.
it tastes a little graphite-y.
Oh,
So,
You guys are
That's that.
stupid.
no good.
that's us.
I hope you had a great time tonight. I certainly did. Again, I will be back tomorrow. Disorganized plays normally at 2, but it's a busy time of year here in Hollywood, so we're going to push back till 3 o'clock. Also, that enables Eric to make it over from work. So join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific for Disorganized Play. We'll have a recap show. I'll talk about as much as I can in front of Eric, and we'll also talk about how his game went on Tuesday and what's coming up for him in the next 3 weeks. So until next time, let's dungeon!